Okane Awasa Awatashi Wasa.
I paid for my own college, so I knew I'd have to start accumulating a lot of money.
Hello, testing. Testing. Okane Awasa Awatashi Wasa. Okay, there we go. Testing's good. So we're actually going to start off with one of the subscribers' coins. So basically, two things are going to happen on this live stream. One, I'm going to look at my comments, and then I'm going to go through and make all these videos for my subscribers, and I get to clip them on while we're live. Number two, I'm going to go through the watch list. So for anybody who knows, every single week I make videos on my watch list coins. So we're going to do that. Now, simultaneous to that, you know, people are going to come hang out in the chat, and we are going to look at their coins. I'll do it in between and whatnot, you know, try to get as many coins in. But this is going to be a really long stream today because I haven't streamed in a while. Bitcoin's doing pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna do a pretty long stream today. Long story short, let me get. Hold on. Did it break?
No, you can continue.
Okay. Dang. All right, so excuse me. Let's go back to Simon's cat. Alrighty, let me clip this. Taking a look at Simon's cat for the subscriber that basically asked for it. Let's take a look at it. I mean, so far so good. It looks really bullish. Keep in mind that from the low to the high, areas of support for Simon's cat is going to be the 236, 382. So this area absolutely does need to hold. Oops. So I would put I'll put support at 4032 to 4037. Clearly we're over that. Next target up is going to be, yeah, so look, from the high to low, 1618 was tagged and then broke down. So I guess, let me see, we'll use this. Yeah, so I mean, I guess once, if support holds and the 1618 does hold at 404, the next target I will put at 4066, which as of right now is going to be around another 75% pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Okay, cool. There we go. Simon's cat done. Sanjeevan, what's up? Hey, bro, been watching your videos? Yeah. So for we got 11 bogeys in the chat now. So the purpose of today's stream is to look at I look at my coins, like my comments, and then I actually do the videos on them, and then I post it, and then I like reply to the comments like, hey, just FYI, I just made a video for you. So that's number one. Number two, I'm gonna do my watch list videos. So we have my watch list videos, and then number three is people in this chat. If you guys want me to look at your coins, we're all gonna hang out and obviously look at your coins in between. I'm not gonna do like all of them at once. Clearly, I'm gonna prioritize chat over, and then once like the chat is first super chat, let's go. But first, yeah. So like first is gonna be people in chat, and then when I get time, it's gonna be watch list and then comments and stuff like that. So that's the goal of today's stream. Amit, can you look at Velodrome after? Yeah, actually, that's one of the comments. Holding 20 million spell, 200k PNG. Can you check those for me? Well, considering they're both on my watch list, yes. And I mean, thanks for the super chat, man. I really, dude, yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the $7. Dude, that's amazing. That's crazy to start off the stream with a super chat like that. So thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Okay, so let's look at Spell token. So Spell's doing pretty good, but remember, if you watch my videos, you know that we're stuck in resistance. So taking a look at Spell token on the live stream. So Spell token's doing pretty good. We are getting a nice little bounce, but remember, 309 is macro resistance, and then as far as resistance goes, we're clearly stuck in resistance right now. However, if it manages to stay over 305, then we'd be saying then we have a shot at a bottom because we're making higher lows, and then once we break out of this this structure, then I would say Spell token to the moon. And that's crazy for, for you're holding 20 million Spell. So that's crazy. That's a lot of money, even if it goes to its 786. But remember, long story short, for people that, I get some comments sometimes like, oh man, I shouldn't have bought the dip. The pump. Yeah, you shouldn't have. You should have bought it when it was down here, right? But right now we're in resistance. If you have 20 million, or if you have like 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, whatever other people have, just remember that just let it ride, right? Because once we break 307, the next target is 309, and once that breaks, then I'd say the previous wick at around 2018 is 2019 is going to be the next target. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And then at any point, if we have a sell-off, as long as it stays over 3056, again, we are making a higher low, so you should be good to go. Yeah, that's what I got for Spell token. Alrighty, so let's look at PNG. Oh, PNG, man, the coin I missed out on. I made videos, so Sanjeevan, if you search my, yeah, this is still stuck in resistance too, but on the high end of it. Sanjeevan, if you search my videos for PNG, I was making videos back here in November, December, when it was at 1 to 2 cents. And I was like, man, like this is a pretty good play. And then it went to the moon, so I missed out on it. But anyway, let's a fun story about Pangolin. Taking a look at Pangolin on the live stream. So Pangolin's looking pretty solid. Obviously, we're getting some sort of bounce. However, from the high to the low, clearly we are still at resistance. However, it looks like it wants to break out, which is really bullish, because once Pangolin breaks out over 30 cents, then we're going to get probably a big, I would say, a big move up back up to 82 cents, maybe a sell-off, and then a continuation up basically. So again, as long as Pangolin ranges between 23 and 29 cents, which actually it has since August 14th, then it's still bullish, right? We came down, we quickly bought back up. We came down, we quickly bought back up. You can see we've been in here for over a month, so 5-6 weeks, and finally it looks like it wants to break out. So as long as Pangolin stays over 24 cents, 24 cents, you should be solid. So as long as you're looking at your phone and you have 200k Pangolin or however much you have, which is a lot of money, then yeah, that is a lot, because if it goes back up to 80 cents, that's like 160 grand. Yeah, that is a lot. So as long as it stays over, once it stays over 24 cents on the downside, in case we get some sort of breakdown, again, you're just ranging, you're still consolidating. And once 30 cents breaks, then clearly I would put the next targets at, yeah, it would be super bullish. 36 cents, 46, 57, 81 cents. I do think we are going to break 81 cents. And once that breaks, then we're going to look at it on the macro perspective. So from the high to the low, you're looking at around, so I guess we could say on the macro target, the next big area resistance is 47 cents. And once 47 cents breaks, then the $1.36, which we've been talking about since November, is going to be the next area. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And that's all I got for Pangolin. Alrighty. And then you said, what's up? Where do you see Turbo going long term? I'll do Velodrome after Sanjeevan, and then I'll do Turbo. But Sanjeevan said, can you add BitDAO? Yes, I can. Actually, I think that's one of the videos that someone asked too. Maybe it was you. Yeah, so this one was, this one's a little tricky because look, it literally spiked up to 360 and then it fell all the way back down. So we really don't need to know what caused this huge, like this wick. Like this huge buy, so let's take a look at it on Coinbase. Yeah, so this one's a little bit tricky, not really much to work with. However, okay. Taking a look at BitDAO on the live stream. First and foremost, I want to look at support. So from the low to the high, it absolutely needs to stay over 54 cents. 54, 53 cents is an area that it absolutely needs to hold. However, yeah, so this giant wick just really, really threw me off guard because, yeah, I mean, we have resistance. If we take it from that high to the low, BitDAO, there's nothing bullish about BitDAO until we get over $1.04 to $1.38. So this is resistance. And for Sanjeevan, so if you like compare this with the other two coins, like Pangolin, for example, is, Pangolin is in here, right? So that's very bullish. Spell token is also like here in the middle, right? But for a coin like BitDAO, it's all the way down here. So you have to really take into consideration that with a big sell-off, 53 cents needs to hold. Otherwise, we are going back down to these lows. And for whatever reason, if we don't go back down that low, whatever, it decides to have another wick or consolidate, the next area of resistance is $1.04 to $1.38. And once that breaks, then I put the structure something like this, where you get this uptrend, and this is the previous wick. And once we break out of it, then we're going to the moon, right? So not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's what I see for BitDAO. Alrighty. All right, let's, can you take a look at others? Wait, can you look at others do have a shot at the bottom? Yeah. Vision noise. Oh yeah, we got a shot at the bottom. We got a shot at the bottom, boys. We got a shot at the bottom. That's funny. Sanjeevan, I hope all that made sense. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me know if I watch all your videos. PNG easy $6 most. Well, let's see. I'm doing Velodrome next, Amit. So give me a second. Pangolin. Yeah, the macro target for Pangolin, if it's actually gonna make an all-time high, which obviously it looks like it will. Yeah, so if the previous high breaks at $5, then we're looking. It's gonna go, like, it's gonna be literally anywhere between 5 and 221. I guess let's change it to linear though, for more conservative. Like if we change it to linear, and we do from the high to the low, then you're looking at, yeah. So maybe that's where you got your number, where it's like $6 to $15. So we have a target here at $8, but on log, which is what I like to use, it could go anywhere between the previous high and 222. So you might get something crazy like this, where this wick right here is like what, like, yeah, like a 400x from there. So what is that, like 20 bucks, you know? Yeah, and that would put the target at like 20, yeah, like 25 bucks. So you might get something like that on a macro perspective, and then obviously we know what's going to happen for the next 3 years. So I hope it does, man. That's great. That you have a lot of positions, and honestly, you got in at the best time because these are all at the lows. Well, spell token's still at the low, and then PNG kind of already went, and then BitDAO's all at its lows, right? So you got in pretty good. So I hope you make it. I hope you make it big. All right, Velodrome. Alrighty, so taking a look at Velodrome Finance on the live stream for a live stream member user. Yeah, so it looks like Velodrome, did it tag its 382? So from the high to the low, Yeah, so we already talked about this where we said it needs to get over the 382, which is 11 cents. Ooh, which is 11 cents. So clearly we came up and we tagged it and then we got rejected. You see that? Literally perfect. So as far as any sort of continuation up, I would need Velodrome. We would need Velodrome to stay over on the shorter time frame, because that's what we're looking at right now. Because again, it literally looks like it wants to break out again. But every single time we came back up, we got rejected. So I would say we need 9 cents 70 to 10 cents 50 to hold. So we need this box to hold. For any reason, if it doesn't, then we are going to go back down, kind of exactly what we did here and here. And then if we do come back up, once 11 cents does break, then I'd say Velodrome to the moon. Well, not really to the moon. The next area's resistance is going to be around 14 cents, 17 cents, and so on. But the good thing is that we are going to be continuing the continuation up, and then once that breaks on the bigger time frame, then 40 cents. Once Velodrome Finance breaks 40 cents, you can see we're going to land anywhere between 40 and $1.45, which as of today is around a 13x, which is a lot of money. So just don't think, oh, 13x. Well, sorry, this isn't like Pepe Inu where you can get in at like, where you get like 10,000, a million %, whatever Shiba did. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. So not financial advice, just my opinion. So that's what I think about Velodrome Finance. Alrighty. BitDAO, I watched all your videos. Oh yeah, sorry. What's up, Moonboy? What's up, Gearhead? What's up, Gear then K? I can't say Gear then K. It's just like Gear, like, what's up, Gear? It's got to be Gearhead, man. Can you look at others? Am I missing something? Oh yeah, Turbo. So looking at Turbo, and then looking at others. Okay. So actually, Turbo is on my list. Taking a look at Turbo on the live stream, it looks like we're getting stuck. Yeah, so we're still very bullish. We're over the 618 at around 2062. And then as far as support goes, I guarantee that coincides with, yeah, so we still have support down here too. So let's do this. We have support at 58 to 53. So worst case scenario, it could go back down to that low, and we can still bounce from there. But if at any point, if it does go below that, then we are going to get something like this where we have a big sell-off and a continuation down. And then at any point, once we break that, once we break 64, then clearly that $2 cent target is next. So we could see something like this, right, where, we get something like this, where, or not even that actually. It'll be much bigger than that. So it'll be like this, where we bounce down and then we get a massive move up. And basically that's exactly what it's really been doing for the last. Yeah, man, congratulations to all the Turbo Moon Boys, because look, it's been doing the same thing for, for since December 2023. Hey, stop. My cat's trying to drink my coffee. No, you're gonna turn into a pumpkin. So yeah, so I mean, again, 2 cents is a conservative target, but obviously it could go much higher. And then also just keep in mind that, like, if we had looked at this here, right? So if we were here and you were like, hey, what's your update on Turbo? It would have been the same thing, right? Where I would have been like, okay, so like once this breaks, which it did break, the 1618 is a target. We never really hit it, so we fell back down. So let's look at it again, right? So over here, I'd be like, hey guys, we made a higher high, right? So let's look at it again, and then I would put the 1618 there, but it just went to the 2618. So that's why, like, conservatively speaking, I'm saying 2 cents, but it could go much higher than that. So do with it what you will. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's what I think about Turbo. And my cat just Locked. Yeah, no, it's okay. No worries, kitty. Alrighty, let's see. What's up, Kevin? Greetings from a world beyond. Yes, supply to low, that's good for PNG. Yeah, it is. And then another thing for Spell Token, I think it's like 80% diluted, or 83%. It doesn't tell me, but look, it's like almost fully diluted, so there's really no more like surprises for Spell Token. Am I missing? Oh, others. That's right. So, taking a look at excuse me, taking a look at others. Can you look at Jasmy? Yeah, where's Roy's army, huh? He's probably out partying on a Saturday. 17 viewers. Let's go. Yeah, so it's so my live stream's been like between 10 and 30. So it's really awesome to see that, honestly. But I'm gonna live stream for a while today because I'm gonna do all my watch list videos. So we're just gonna hang out. Or you know, you guys don't have to hang out, but I have to. So, so taking a look at others, and then Jasmy. Sanjeevan says you should do more live streams. I know, but I work during the week, so it would have to be at 5 p.m. But then like I get off work, so because I can't just live stream like while I'm at work because I'm working. You know what I mean? So, it would have to be like at 5 and. I've just been, like, when I'm busy, and then when I'm not busy, I could just get on at 5, exactly like I have been, so. Soul Chat, I'll do Soul Chat afterwards. So yeah, taking a look at others, yeah, so it's others. Yeah, is that switch gonna happen? Come on. Yeah, so... I mean, wait. It looks like it's breaking out. Oh, it is. Yeah. So that's perfect. We got stuck at the 0.5 as long as we stay over the market cap of 211 billion. Sorry, 212 billion, 211, 212. Yeah, this thing broke out. Oh my god, dude. Alt season's about to start. Yeah, no shot. Check this out, guys. Literally broke over. Now we're coming back, testing it. Even if we fall and stay over 212 billion, then we're moonbound. Oh, that's perfect. And then let's look back here if that's like something that happened. Yeah, it is. Look, same thing here, right? Where we were here, and then we had to sell off. We broke out, and then we went to the moon. So, same here. So like right now, we're gonna get something like this in theory, right? So like you see this right here in this structure, that was this, and then we're gonna get something like this, right? We come back down, tag it, and then we go to the moon, and it's gonna look exactly like here. Yeah, guys. Hey, this is literally forming perfectly. I hope you can see through all my scribbles, but this is literally looking pretty good. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, like alt season is about to start. We're on the, oh no, you know what? How long was this actually? December, January, February, March. Yeah, so in September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, so we might go up, get another sell-off, and then go up 2025. The beginning part of 2025, so. But I think Vision says that it's not gonna last past April. But who knows? He might, like those other people that are saying October of next year might actually be right because it looks like that's what's happening, right? Because that's what happened here, where we went up, we had a sell off, we went up, retagged it, had another sell off, and then that was it. That's all she wrote. So if we have a sell off going back up, double topping, sell off, and then the move starts, that's going to be 6 months out. And then how long did this move take? Right? So like from this breakout to, oops, did the wrong one. No. There. So from this breakout to the high, it was 488 bars, right? So say we break out, when was this? When was the first one? Oh no, so the first one in December, so 3 months. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So it would be September, which is what we're in. So say here to 488 days out. Oh wait, no, we would use this. To 488 days out, you're looking at, yeah, like July of next year, right? Yeah, because this was 372 days, actually, yeah, 372. So that would put it in March. So we would technically start going up in March for the big bull run, and at that point we already double topped and then already had a sell off. So that's pretty bullish. So thanks for telling me to look at others, because it looks like alt season's about to start. So hold your noses, because we're diving under. Wait, that doesn't make sense. We're going to the moon. I guess, yeah, technically still hold your nose because there's no oxygen in space. Alrighty, let's see. Jasmy. Taking a look at Jasmy. That is one of my watch list tokens. So, alright, let's make a video. Taking a look at Jasmy on the live stream. Looking very bullish. Yeah, we're getting a bounce. We are still over the macro 382. Remember that. So we are still over this. We came down and bounced over it, which is very bullish. And then as far as resistance goes, that is the stones, we're actually over it. Oh, that's super bullish. Look at this. We're over it. We broke over it. This was resistance, and this is over it now. So very bullish. And as far as the next target up, yeah, the next target up is going to be this previous wick. So as long as we stay over 2 cents 30, we should be solid. So it comes back down, consolidates, continues up. We're going to get some sort of uptrend like this. Once we break out of that, then we're going to the moon. So as of right now, why is this happening? As of right now, the next target is around 4 cents, 4 cents 40. And yeah, so 4 cents 48, and then what it needs to hold is 2 cents 33. So not financial advice, just my opinion, but clearly we broke over it, so it looks like hopefully we get a big move up, because look, whenever we break over it, we get huge moves up. So the 382, and whenever we break over it, we get huge moves up. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, not financial advice, just my opinion. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bam, Pangolin done. All right, let's see. Oops. Soul chats. Let's look at soul chats. Oh, I remember soul chat. This was a good play. Very risky, but I think good play. Yeah, super small market cap. All right, taking a look at soul chat for You Like Cyprus. I don't know what Cyprus is, but I'm pretty sure it's a place. Maybe. From the high to the low, we got rejected 382. Now we're actually under, so it's not bullish. It looks like it's it's bearish again. So worst case scenario, and this is what always happens. Not always, but for the most part, just keep in mind, 66 cents does need to hold. So usually what usually happens is we have sell off, bounce from here, and then start going up. We are technically making a higher low at that point, but just remember that 66 cents absolutely needs to hold. Well, we did hit the 618 support. Sorry, 786. We did hold 91 cents, and then clearly we have some sort of bounce from it. So if 92 cents breaks, 66 cents is next, and just remember that it needs to get over $1.13. If it doesn't, then it's just going to range under its macro bullish target, which is $1.13. For whatever reason, if 92 cents doesn't hold, we're looking at 66 cents, and then if 66 cents doesn't hold, we're going to probably make a lower low, which will also validate this downtrend that we are in. So not financial advice, just my opinion, but again, you know, we got over it, and then we had a massive sell-off. I really wanted it to stay over $1.13. So that's our target on the way up. Once $1.13 breaks, I'd say we have a shot at a bottom, and we're going back up to this previous high at around 275. Once that breaks, I'd say soul chat to the moon. We've seen plenty of times where we get coins that fall like this and then give it all back, right, and more. So it just depends on how long it's going to take. So no financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense. All right, Wojak during the weekdays. Yeah. Good day. Have you done PNG or LCX? Yeah. What's up, Dequarius? I did PNG. I did make a video on it because it is on my watch list, so I'm gonna be posting it after this. If it gets slow, I can look at PNG again for you. LCX I have not done, so let's look at LCX, and then after that, we can look at Bitcoin dominance, Jesus Coin. Oh, Sanjeevan for another super chat. Thank you so much for that, man. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. BitDAO pumping. Let's look at BitDAO. See, is it pumping on the day? On the hour? Oh, it is pumping. Oh wow! What the heck happened? Wait, what happened? That's crazy. We just looked at this. Hold on. Yo, congratulations on that. That's crazy. So, hold on. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah. So, on the hourly, dude, that thing's crazy. What did it just pump? Like 13% on the hourly. Guys, we're gonna watch Sanjeevan become rich on the live stream right now. So yeah, so these are the targets. Remember, it could come all the way up to this resistance and still be bearish. So just keep that in mind. But if it does go all the way up there, I mean, from this low to that's 42% and 90%, so it's not that bad of a pump. But yeah, 84%, 84 cents. We just looked at this right now too, so that's pretty crazy. Let's look at it on the minute. Oops. No, come on. Come back to life. That's crazy. Okay. BitDAO to the moon. Yeah, next target is $1.04, so we'll see if it goes that high. What did I get from Starbucks? I just got a coffee with oat milk, and then I added pumpkin foam on top. Hi, Sanjeevan. We'll check this in a second. I gotta do LCX for Aquarius, and we'll see where it's at afterwards. Taking a look at LCX for Aquarius all day. I don't remember what the targets were for LCX, but oh, had a nice little bounce. But are we still in between the 618? Sorry, 382.236. No, we're not. So bullish because we're over 17 cents 26. So as long as it stays over 17.26, then we do have a shot at a bottom and a continuation up. At any point, if we don't stay over 17.26, I'd say we're going back down. And then at that point, 14 cents does need to hold. So, yeah, so let me see. Yeah, so 17 cents really bullish, 14 cents is still bullish, but we would be consolidating in resistance. And then once we start getting bullish again and it wants the next leg up, we're looking at 23 cents. I would put the next target at 40 cents, which is this previous wick. And, you know, because once we start the uptrend and once the bull run starts, it's not going to last that long, right, for altcoins. So once that happens, then, and it breaks the 40 cents mark, I would say, you know, LCX to the moon. And the next target at that point is 92 cents. And I think that does give it an all-time high. So We'll just kind of monitor it from there and just see where what happens, because as long as like you're looking at your phone and it's at 1726 over it, then 40 cents is next. Just know that 40 cents macro target. If we get under 1726 and you're looking at your phone, as long as it stays over 1422, kind of like right now, it needs to stay over 1726, then we will be consolidating in resistance. And then if that breaks, then we're going back down, and we'll just have to redraw the targets. And then once 40 cents breaks, we'll redraw the targets at that point. Not financial advice, just my opinion. So, what am I missing? Am I missing something? Oh yeah, let's look at BitDAO again. See what it's doing. Okay, not bad. Obviously, you're gonna get some sort of sell-off, but it just depends on how. Okay. Let's see. Let's check the TA on the minute. Not bad. It closed over 81 cents. We are at 83 cents. Let's see if I could actually get this on. Let me see if I could actually get this right on the minute. So resistance is here. We are in resistance. We broke over it on the minute. Next target, once we break 86 cents, is going to be 90 cents before we get something else like this. Before we get another move like this, where we have a sell-off. So, I really want to just keep this here and see how it plays out. Ooh, another sell-off. We'll see if it breaks over though. Jesus coin. Yeah, let's look at Jesus coin, but let's look at it on Dex Screener, because I think I have a coin, or sorry, I think I have a graph drawn for Jesus coin. Oh, that's weird. I don't. All right, taking a look at Jesus coin on Dex Screener from the high to the low. Yeah, we got stuck at the 382. We are still in resistance right now. Not necessarily a bad thing, because some coins aren't even over their 236. Once that breaks, I'd say Jesus coin to the moon, previous high. But until we break this and stay over it for a continuation up in an uptrend, then it's not bullish, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Jesus coin. So it did have a nice little move up. Like if you had bought this low here to where it's at, that's around a 70-80%. So that's pretty crazy. So congratulations. BitDAO. Let's look at BitDAO. Okay, it's still stuck in resistance, guys. All right, remember, resistance needs to break. Once that breaks, previous high is next, and then the next leg up is 90 cents. So we'll see what happens. All right, what am I missing? Am I missing anything? Control token. Oh, let's see where that's at. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Congratulations to, we just looked at it, it was a 7 million market cap. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So congratulations to everybody that bought control token. I mean, I don't even know where like the next target is, right? So very bullish over 2079. Hold on, maybe it's because I'm checking on the day. I guess, let me check it on the hourly, right? Yeah, what a bullish coin. Dude, that's crazy. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, so very bullish over 2079. As far as the next target goes on the way up, I mean, I guess it would just be the, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to use this. So around 1 cent is the next target, which we almost tagged, and then 1 cent 11 is the next target for control. And then as far as support goes, I don't know why I didn't save my previous chart, but that's unfortunate. As far as support goes, very bullish over 2073 and 2079. So just keep that in mind. That's what I think about a control token. Very bullish. We just looked at it last week. It was 7 million, and now it's at 9 million. So yeah, congratulations on everybody that bought it. So that's awesome. What do you see, Hex and PLS? I'll check those for you in a second. What's your price for spell token this bull run? Damn, Sanjeevan with another super chat. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the super chats. BitDAO. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to close out of this. But we'll keep looking at it. A spell token. What are your price? Okay, so what I think for. Okay, so first of all, it's a $91 million market cap coin. If you look at the all and if you look at the market cap, the previous market cap when they start releasing coins was 2 billion, right? So taking that into consideration, 2 billion, given that let's just say it's $100 million market cap right now for easy math, is a 20x. So it would be 6, 12, so 1 cent, 20. So basically the price here was 3 cents, but obviously they released coins, right? 3 cents 40. And it was 2 billion. So for it to go back up to 2 billion, the price has to be 1 cent 20. So for me, not financial advice, I think that it can go at least to 1 cent to 1 cent 20. And then the rest, I think is history. I think that if you really want to look at it like that, which we do, and I think Spell's a good play. I've said that in all of my videos on Spell token. I just haven't picked up a bag yet because look, going back up to its all-time high is around a 50x. It's a 44x back up to 2 cents 82. But for me, I would want to sell my way up, right? So I would definitely sell at around yeah, like look, 1 cent 20, which this area would, just in case it doesn't go back up to its all-time high, I could at least get some profits. But the thing is that, like, personally, me, not financial advice again, I would sell at this, I would sell at previous high, and then the rest I would probably wait because look, like 42 cents, what is that? Let's say it does go to 42 cents, right? So I think that's very, very, very moon boy. But that's around a 600x, and do I think it could go to $60 billion market cap? Maybe. I think maybe it can. I see, you know, if Dogecoin can go to 80 billion, why can't Spell token with actual utility and you know, a company that has backing and whatnot, why can't that go to 60 billion, right? That's not even 80 billion. So but again, I would definitely want to sell on my way up, not financial advice, but that's what I think about Spell token. I think 1 cent to 1 cent 20, which is exactly what it's going to put. It's going to double top the market cap. And once that breaks out, the rest is gravy because you've already made your money. Because even to 1 cent, and you're holding 20 million, so that's a lot, is a 16x. So if you, that's like, you know, if you have 100K in it and then it goes up to 1 cent, that's 1.6 million. So I think that's very, very possible. But again, these coins like to wick really high. So yeah, sure, it could go back up to its all-time high at around 2 cents. And then it could stop at 6 cents, 10 cents, anywhere between 10 to 44. It doesn't have to be 44. It could land anywhere here and make an all-time high. Well, once it goes into price discovery mode, we're just going to have to chart it at that point. So that's what I think for Spell token, not financial advice. Alrighty. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Hex. Taking a look at Hex for Paul. Yeah, so this coin looks like it doesn't look too hot right now. From the all-time high to the low, we got stuck at the 236. Not bullish until we get over 236. As far as resistance goes, technically we are over it. So Interesting. Let me look at support. Oh, okay. Not pulse chain. Okay, wait. Okay, let's look at this one. Oh, okay, yeah, this one's a lot. What? Oh, this is very bullish. Let's look at it on the daily. Yeah, this thing's like mega bullish. Okay, so give me a second. Let me read all this. Yeah, that's the right one. It's been going crazy. Oh yeah, control. Yeah, it has been going crazy. So congrats, Drew's box breaks. I have a stop order at 0.15 for 50k LCX. Let me like relook at that, Aquarius, because the thing is, it could come back out down to 15 and bounce from there. So you don't necessarily want to sell the bottom, right? I'll look at it for you again. I'm not giving you financial advice, but let's just look at it, because even yeah, I'll take a look at it after Hex, and then I think 5 cents is yeah. I think 5 cents is. I think that, you know, anything over 1 cent is truly solid for spell token. 1 cent 20. Again, 5 cents is going to put the market cap around 5 to 6 billion. So that's not too crazy to think too. 10 cents would be 12 billion. So again, when I say that it could go up to 44 cents, I think it's very possible anywhere between that. So it's like a range. Hello, I draw your attention to this project. Blender Network has great potential given that 96 of its supply has already been purchased, with only $150 million investment will reach $75. I'll take a look at that for you in a second. You are out of your mind to think it's going that high. Oh, like take your 10% profit and get out the way. Oh, are you talking about spell token, or are you talking about Blender Network? On post, not okay. So we're looking at the right one, Paul. Can you check Gala and Gala for the? Yeah, I can check Gala after this. So let's look at. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's coins. So Chlor AI is next. Blender Network. And then yeah. And then BitDAO for Sanjeevan, who's given me 3 super chats so far. So let's leave this on the 1 minute for him. So if we come down 80 cents for a higher low, this needs to hold for any sort of continuation up. We'll see if this plays out. All right, taking a look at Hex. Taking a look at Hex for Paul. From the high to the low, on the macro perspective, we're bullish because we are over the 236 at around 1 cent 20. So again, very bullish. Actually, yeah, the next target is going to be the 382. So we're looking at the next target being around 1 cent 80, which is around a 32% pump from the current price. Keep in mind, this is all resistance though, so at any point we could basically fall off the table. At that point, 1 cent 12 needs to hold. Otherwise, we are going to go back down to these lows. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But once that breaks, then I'd say Hex to the moon, and we'd probably be retesting this previous wick. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. I will leave this. I will leave this here, and then we can kind of monitor it from there. I'm going to save this chart saved, so next run we can look at it and see exactly what happens. But remember, at any point we could get stuck and then come back down. But once 1 cent 80 does break and stays over it, I'd put the next target at this previous wick over here at around 3 cents. So not financial advice, just my opinion. So What am I missing? Oh, Chlor AI. Let's see. Chlor AI. I don't know what Chlor AI is. I can't. I kind of want to leave this though. Oh, there we go. I could just do that. Yeah. So we could leave this for Sanjeevan and then look at Chlor AI. Oh, there we go. Okay. So looking at Chlor AI for the gentleman who asked for it. I have no idea what this is, but take a look at Chlor AI from the high to the low. We are actually over the 382, so I'd say this is bullish, and it looks like we bottomed. At any point, if it falls under 10 cents, then we are going to go back down. Let me see. Yeah, so the next area that needs to hold would be the 236, and then theoretically be making a higher low and for a continuation up. But that doesn't matter because it's over its 382 right now, so the next target is going to be around, as long as it stays over this, little to no resistance to 13, 18. Big target I would put is 27 cents and previous high. Once these areas do break, then you're looking at anywhere between previous high and $1.93, which as of today would be around a 16x. But again, I don't know how long it's going to take, and we're just going to have to monitor it day by day and see if it holds these targets. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense. Oh, wow. Flex, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate the super chat. How high do you think Beam can go? Also, Maniki being a super low market cap can make it 50x plus. Well, let's look. Let's look at all of this. Actually, Moonbeam is another one that I need to make an update on. So I'm going to make a update video on this while I make the video. Taking a look at Beam on the live stream. So let's see. So from the high to the low, which we're not counting that wick to the left, sorry, not Moonbeam. Beam is bullish because it is over its 382. So clearly it looks like we did break this downtrend that we were in. And so yeah, I'd say very bullish at right now because again it is over its 382. And for whatever reason, if we do come back down, this box does need to hold because this is resistance, which is right now at this point it needs to stay over because technically we'd be making a higher low from these lows, and then we could argue for a trend reversal and an uptrend and get something like this just in case it does come back down this low, right? So, oops, how do I redo? Dang. As far as the next targets on the way up go for Beam, once it stays over this and on the macro perspective, once we break around 4 cents, we're looking at price to discovery mode up to 11 cents. So again, as of today, that's a pretty big move up. That's around a 500% increase, which would put Beam at around a $5.5 billion market cap, which is possible. I think that is very conservative. And it is technically like, it's not like these coins that come out that go down 90% and then they're fighting to come up. We're still up, right? So this isn't like a pump. This isn't like a rug pull coin. It has a lot of history since October of 2023, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's what I see. I think that if we stay over 1 cent 84 on the macro perspective, the next target is going to be the previous retest of the all-time high. Once that breaks, clearly you can see that we have a target at around previous all-time high to 11 cents, which is a 500% increase, which would put the market cap at 5.5 billion. From there, we could retest it at that point and see where it's going from there. It might 10x from there and be a $50 billion market cap, right? It might actually hit $1. So we're just gonna have to monitor it and take it day by day and wait until these targets get hit before we rechart it. So not financial advice, just my opinion. So yeah, Flex, I hope that answered your question. So how high do I think it could go? I think it, conservatively speaking, in a realistic target, is previous all-time high to 11 cents. I think that's very possible and very realistic. I'm not gonna be like Moonbeam, or sorry, not Moonbeam. I'm not gonna say beam to like $5,000, right? We're just gonna have to take it day by day. But these are very conservative and realistic targets, because if it does go back up to its all-time high and breaks it, there's price discovery mode up to around 11 cents. So you just have to figure out at what point you want to sell. So again, not financial advice, and so far it's looking pretty good. Now looking at BitDAO. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is Sanjeevan gonna become a millionaire on the live stream? Is Sanjeevan gonna make it? Let's see. We are literally watching history being made right now, Sanjeevan. It needs to break out though. If it doesn't, it's making a higher low. Sorry, it's making a lower high, and that's bearish. Okay, because we're gonna get something like this, right? You know, that's kind of like what Bitcoin's doing, right? So, not anymore, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, looking at Maniki, which actually I looked at buying on the Phantom wallet. $56 million market cap. Basically, it's fully diluted. And one thing that I like about Maniki is the liquidity. So check it out. Maniki liquidity is massive, and it's locked. So we have $13 million in liquidity for a $59 million market cap coin. That is huge. So for people that know, like, you know, what liquidity is, the fact that it's locked, the fact that it can't be pulled, like rug pulled or anything, that's huge. So right off the bat, I'm a huge fan of Maniki. Now, taking a look at the targets for Maniki from the high to the low, we are stuck in resistance. Same old story, right? Once we break resistance, the macro target puts it at the previous high. Once that breaks, then we're looking at all-time highs, and the next target up would be around 10 cents for Maniki. Now, is it crazy to think that it's going to go to 10 cents? Well, let's look at the market cap. So from the current price, you're looking at around a 15x. Okay, so 15x would put the market cap at 10x would be 580 million. Put the liquidity at 100 million. 50x, easy math. 50x or 15x, 5 times that would put it at, so what is that? 750 million. So around $800 million market cap, and then the liquidity would be around like 200 million. So that's crazy, and I think that's very possible. I think those are very conservative prices. So I do think that 2 cents 70 previous high. Once that breaks price discovery, up to 10 cents. And then if you think about it, if you put it into perspective in terms of like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and these other coins, like these other meme coins that have come out. First of all, this liquidity is massive compared to a lot. Second of all, you're still at an $800 million market cap. You're not even at that dream 5 billion, you know, $1 to $5 billion market cap coin. And not to say that it can't go higher than that, because, you know, Dogecoin went to 80, Shiba went to 40, and so on. So we just have to, so this is just very conservative. This is personally my, like I would take profits if I was in it at these prices, previous high, 10 cents. But you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying that because I've been screwed and burned a lot of times by not selling, and I missed out. So, and I could have made a lot more money, but I didn't. Some cases I lost money. So a lot of cases I lost money. So it's not a good feeling. So Not financial advice, just my opinion. So I hope that made sense. All right, let's see. Okay, BitDAO coming back down to. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. We're still solid. We're still good. It's still going strong. I hope that made sense, Flex. All right, can you check out Gala for the Moon Boys? Yes, I can. Taking a look at Gala for the Moon Boys. All right, so Gala's just consolidating. It's been consolidating since December, January of 2022. On the short frame, Gala is stuck in resistance between 2 cents 11 to 2 cents 80. So until we break this, nothing is bullish. And then the next resistance, once we do break this, is going to be the macro 236, right? So yeah, so macro resistance. So right now, like, Gala has a lot of resistance to go through, unfortunately. So we're looking at bearish under basically all of this. So we're looking at 3 cents 30 to 6 cents 30 as resistance on the macro time frame, and then resistance on the shorter time frame between 2 cents and 2 cents 80. So I'd say no Moon Boy right now, but once 6 cents does break, then we're looking at basically 8 cents, and then from there we'll have to rechart it. But until we get like a big move up that basically breaks this, and then clearly we can see a reversal, a trend reversal, where we were bearish and then we turned bullish, there's no bull run for Gala. So no financial advice, just my opinion. We're waiting for this move right here. So on the downside, 2 cents needs to hold. If it doesn't, then we are going to go retest these lows. Again, not financial advice. That's just what I'm seeing. Clearly, that's what you're seeing too, because we've just been consolidating for the past 2 years. So I hope that made sense. Bingo. What's up, man? Hey, Bingo, you asked for a coin, didn't you? Also, it's I don't know where you are, but it's 12 p. It's almost noon for us here on the West Coast. Bingo. Hey, isn't it Bingo? So yeah, Bingo. Let me know what coin you want. I think actually, do I still have your comment? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know where where you are. I think I already responded to you, actually. Yeah, I did. Dang. All right, let's see. Ando, super true. You're welcome, Flex. Dogelon, whiff. Dang. Aren't we supposed to have a pullback Monday, last day of the month in quarter 3? Maybe. So, oh yeah, late. No, it's not a late. Oh, you said late to the stream. Oh, I thought you said a late night stream. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, I actually made a video for you. I saved it. I'm gonna post it for you, but that's right, Simon's cat. But now that you're here, I'll look at it for you. Simon's cat. Oh no. Come on. Break over it. Okay, let's look at Simon's cats. Yeah, so taking a look at Simon's cat, really not much to work with here because it's so new. But let's look at it on the hourly. Yeah, from the high to the low, clearly hit the 1618. Next target up is going to be, well, I wish I had the graph saved. All right, so taking a look at Simon's cat. We have resistance at 4039 to 4004. Once that breaks, I would put Simon's cat back up to previous high at around 4046. And then once that breaks, we're looking at around new all-time highs. 405, which as of today, what is that, like an 80% pump? No, 40% pump. So as right now would be a 40% increase. And then as far as support goes, yeah, we are at the 0.5 support right now. So as long as we stay over this this previous low, we should be fine. But we do have resistance at around this box, which is 39 to 40. So not financial advice. It is a $200 million market cap coin, so just keep that in mind. It is looking pretty good, but it is very new, so it's not much that I can work with. I might have even done the... Wait, let's look at BitDAO. Okay. Not babies. There we go. Simon's cats. This isn't it. This one. Yeah. So same thing. I guess let me make it on here so I could save the chart, and then we can kind of see where it heads from there, right? Worst case scenario 35. Support. Next target. Sorry, resistance. All right. So worst case scenario, support at 4035, resistance at 4039 to 4004. Next target, once that breaks and stays over, 4066, and then all-time highs 4052. Once that breaks, then I'd say Simon's cat to the moon, and we just got to figure out how high it can go from there. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Okay, DZ, you asked for 3 coins. I'm going to have to take a minute to do all those. Let me look at Doelon Mars. On the live stream. Taking a look at Doelon Mars on the live stream because someone asked for it, and because, yeah, because I have Doelon Mars and I like Doelon Mars. So for Doelon Mars, we already said last time that from the high to the low, we have resistance between 15 to 18. And little you know, it hit the 236 and got rejected. So we did get rejected at resistance here. And we didn't even go up to the 382. We got stuck at the 236. However, again, it's unpredictable, so for whatever reason, if it does decide to go up, just don't get trapped and think that it's going to the moon, because it could still go up to around 18 and still be bearish. So just keep that in mind. And then as far as support goes, there's literally no more support until yeah, I would say this wick, right? This wick and the 1618 on the way down. So it would be this area. So you're looking at adding a 0.9 to 601. So for whatever reason, if Doelon Mars doesn't hold this bottom, we are going to go back down here and tag this area. And for whatever reason, we come up, we get stuck, we can still fall back down. And then once we break this, then I'd say Doelon Mars to the moon. And yeah, we are going to the moon basically. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Bam. Yeah, Doelon Mars isn't looking too hot right now, but it's okay because they're coming out with a lot of stuff. I haven't given up hope. It's just boring right now because we were excited it was going up, but then it gave it all back. So it's like, okay, well, we just have to wait until we get bullish again, and then we could start looking at the targets on the way up. Because otherwise, we're just looking on the way down, and on the way down, we can clearly see that support is either at these previous lows or 709. So it's like, and that's a big drop. So it's like if you guys are in it, and if you guys have the coins like me, you're looking at your portfolio getting wrecked by 20 to around 33%. So I'm just waiting. We're literally just waiting. That's all we can do. So hold on, let me see if I'm recording. No, I'm not. Good. Okay. Alrighty. So DZ. Let's look at Ando, Super, and True. Taking a look at Ando for my guy DZ. Let's go. So from the high, same old story, same old song, right? From the high to the low, we are over the 236, so that is very bullish. Previous macro target obviously are going to be these areas of resistance, but I would put it at the previous high. And once that breaks, we're looking at anywhere between previous high and all-time high of around $3. So as long as it stays, because it's bullish and it's not in support, because like if you're watching my videos, a lot of coins, they're not up here, they're like stuck in between the 236, 382, or they're on the bottom and they're working their way up to get to that point. So Ando is very bullish in that aspect because it's over its 382 around 74 cents. So if you're looking at your phone, if you're somebody that's always looking at your phone and you're like, oh man, am I rich yet? As long as it stays over 74 cents, then it's continuation up, and I say continuation up to the previous high at $1.48. Sure, you're gonna hit resistance at 98 cents, $1.16, even $1.48 or whatever, right? That's given. But as long as on the macro perspective it stays over 74 cents and consolidates, then you're looking at the move up, previous high, and then once that breaks around $3.02. So really not much to say here other than 74 cents is key. If 74 cents doesn't hold, we are going to come back down to these lows, and I'm hoping we could get accumulation before we move up from there. Otherwise, we are going to go back down lower. And at that point, we'll have to monitor it at that point, but we'll just talk about that if it does happen. So that's just my opinion for Ando. So short term stays over 74 cents. And then on the way up, $1.48. That could be tomorrow. That could be 3 months from now. So you just have to be patient and just believe that it's either going to go that high, or as long as it's over 74 cents, it is going to go that high. And then once that breaks, $3.02 is the next target, anywhere between previous high and 3.2. So that would be around a 275, 300% pump from the current price. That's what I think about Ando. That's what I'm seeing. Taking a look at Super. Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me which one. Super. Are you talking about Pure Me? Are you talking about Superverse? Are you talking about? I'm assuming these two because these are the only two coins. So tell me which Super you're looking. And then I think I know True. What is that? TrueFi? Yeah, obviously TrueFi. Taking a look at TrueFi until you tell me about Super. Macro perspective, this looks bullish, right? Because it is over. Oh no, it isn't. No, it isn't. So, macro perspective, look, we're getting stuck at the 10 cents. We're not gonna look at that right now though. So from the high to the low, yeah. So like for example, this coin, as like Ando being over its 382, this one's actually in it, right? So it's not as bullish because we're getting stuck at resistance. So we have to look on the downside just in case it does break down. So for TrueFi, as long as it's over 9 cents 20, then you do have an argument at a bottom, and technically you'd be making a higher low. If for whatever reason 9 cents 20 doesn't hold, you are going to go back down to these lows, which is probably going to be the 786 or 618. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so it would be. Did it close under here? It really didn't. So we would go retest this 8 cent support this 788 cent support. But let's not worry about that, because as long as it stays over 9 cent 20, it should be fine. Once it breaks 11 cents, then you're looking at retesting this previous wick at around 24 cents. Same with Ando, but in that case, it's its all-time high. This one is just its previous wick. And then once that breaks, then I say true fi to the moon, and we're looking at anywhere between 24 and 55 cents. Or if you want, we could look at the macro perspective, right? So on the macro perspective, yeah, so this would be at 618. Oops. So like this would be at 618, but we're not worried about that. So once, you know, it gets over its macro 382, which actually does coincide with this box too. You see how this box coincides and overlays with the 382 on the macro perspective. So very key resistance that it needs to break. Once that breaks, again, $1.08 and stays over 11 cents, $1.08, and then you're looking at anywhere between $1.08 and $10. I'm not saying $10, I'm saying anywhere between these. It could go to like $1.25, and then that's all she wrote. So I just don't know. You get like a liquidity scam wick, and it could go to $3, and then it could just completely sell off. So just keep that in mind too. You got to do what's best for you and sell at the right time, not financial advice. But yeah, that's what I think about TrueFi. So far so good. At least again, relatively speaking, some coins are down here waiting to get back up to resistance, right? But Ondo's over it, TrueFi's in it. So let's see where Superverse is. Taking a look at Superverse, dang. Yeah, this thing's way bullish. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely going to be over. Yeah, so this one's very bullish. You can see it clearly. It's doing what we're waiting for Ando and what's the other one? True. Yeah. So Ando and True to do, right? Like you can see we broke the 382, right? And then now it's starting to go up, and it's making its way up back up to its previous high. So again, very bullish over 32, but at that point we don't need to worry about that. We just need to hold support. So from this low to the high, it absolutely needs to hold this area. This area of support, which is around 74 to 87 cents. I know that's a big range, but it could still technically come back that low and still continue up. So just keep that in mind. Area of support is here. As long as this holds, and this is exactly what we're going to do with the other coins when they are up here. If this box does hold, then the previous wick is next, and then from there, Superverse to the moon, Superman to the moon. Yeah, so I mean, we could also just delete that. I always say like the previous wick because I feel like that's a given and it's going to double top. But in this case, you could say also this 786 previous high, and then clearly you can see Superverse to the moon. But what would that put the market cap? A 50x. So yeah, I feel like that's a lot. 25 billion. So maybe this is the chosen one, and maybe it goes up to it goes up to 55 billion for one day, and you could become a millionaire. But again, just do what's best for you. I think that they're also releasing coins, so be careful, because look, the market cap did double top, but you can see that the price here was around like $2, and then the price here was $1.45. So they are still releasing coins, so just be aware of that. So I guess not seeing that, let me just consider that into my equation. So 50%. So yeah, I would say $1.97 to like $4.71 is very possible. And anywhere from there, anywhere over that is just gravy. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope all of that made sense. So yeah, that's what I think. And nice, you picked some pretty good coins. Like especially if you bought at these lows, you're up like 15x already. So congratulations. I wish I was up 15x. Unfortunately, I'm holding coins like this for the longest time. I remember, would I pick Ando or Super? I would probably pick Ando. Let me see, actually. I feel like Ando has a lot of potential. But this is a lower market cap coin, so it has more potential. I don't know, but I feel like Ando's like has a really good community and is building like a really, really good platform. So that's a tough one. Maybe both. I mean, maybe both. Cyber Kurd, what's up, member? Doelon to Mars, yeah. I just did a video on Doelon Mars. Let me know if you want me to redo it, and I will. Let me see if I have a... Oops. Yeah, so for Doelon Mars, you're welcome. Yeah, so for Doelon Mars, like I said before, for CyberCurd, we're going up. That's no doubt. But remember that we have resistance, so don't get overly excited and don't buy the pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But look, we came all the way back up to the 236 and we got rejected. So we have resistance here, which means that we can come all the way back up to anywhere in this box and still be bearish, okay? So we came back up to 236 and then we got rejected and we had a sell-off. So for anybody that bought here, they're probably like upset because they thought it was going to the moon, but we're not, because we're not even over a resistance yet. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, it's so nice. Like if you bought these lows, you're still up like, you know, set 20%, over 20%. But if you bought this high and then it dumped, you're down like 8% now. So yeah, you're already all, yeah, exactly. Me too. So we don't even have to worry about it. Like we're just letting it ride. You know what I mean? Like go up. So that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not buying anymore. I'm like done. We're done. Like this thing's gonna, we're just waiting for it to go back up to all-time highs. What is that? Yeah, like a 18x. That's a lot of money. So 18x is a lot. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for the TA on the 3 coins, dude. You are very, very welcome. Am I missing any coins? Did anybody have any coins that I missed? Because there's a lot of chat, so I don't know if I missed anything. BitDAO, hey, Sanjeevan, you're holding on to life support right now. Sanjeevan's like, we're waiting for the next leg up. This needs to get over here. We need to break that. Because if we could break that, then it's solid. Then it's going to go up. Alright, let's look at some let's look at subscriber coins then. Sorry, not subscriber coins, comment coins. So let's see. Can you check out ZK Race and Maavia? Yeah, let's look at that. Taking a look at ZK Race on the live stream for subscriber. Let's look at this. I have no idea what this is, but 13 cents. Yeah, so for this, we are at the lows, so it's not bullish at all until we break the 236382. So until we break 15 to 20 cents, this thing is not bullish whatsoever. Clearly, you can see that we smacked over it and got rejected twice now. And then as far as support goes, these previous lows are going to be support for whatever reason if that doesn't hold. then we are going to look at making a lower low, and we're just going to have to figure it out at that point. But not financial advice, just my opinion. As long as we're under 15 to 20 cents, we are still bearish. And just keep in mind that we can't come all the way back up to 20 cents and still smack against resistance and get rejected. No financial advice, just my opinion. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, Maavia. And then I'll check the chat. Taking a look at Maavia, Heroes of Maavia. $1.69, 68. Yeah, this thing is also at its low, and clearly we're in this channel. Yeah, so taking a look at Maavia from the high to the low, nothing's bullish. We got rejected at the 236. Nothing's bullish until we get over this resistance at around $1.71 to 237. So none of this is, yeah, it's not bullish until we get over this box. And then as far as support goes, if this previous low isn't support, then we are going to go back down and have the next level down and then continue this downtrend that we're in. Not financial advice, just my opinion. However, once we break this area of resistance, even if we get in it and consolidate, when we turn bullish again, we do have a shot at the bottom, and I'd say we could go from the moon from there. But until we break $1.71 to $2.37, nothing's bullish about it. So not financial advice, just my opinion. All right. So I did that. Let's check the chat. Let's see. Dang, another super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. I've been holding after that big spike it did last month. BitDAO, I'm thinking $20 to $40. PNG is my biggest holding. Yeah, PNG is a good coin. PNG is a good one. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. You're good. You're solid for the next like month. Just let me know whatever you want me to look at. I'll look at it for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's amazing. So BitDAO, I'm really hoping it continues up. Oh, Roy's Army's in the house. Let's go. What's up, Roy's Army? Glad you can make it to the live stream. Damn. So, keep in mind we might come back down to 75 cents. So, as long as, if this thing sells off and we stay over 75 cents, then we have a continuation up. So just keep that in mind. PNG is my biggest holding. Yeah, 200,000 PNG. That's a lot of money. That's how much is that? 100,000 is like 30K. So you have $60,000 in. You have $60,000 in Pangolin. That's crazy. That's a lot of money. But $60,000, if it goes up to $5, which is its previous high, you're looking at $300,000. So that's a lot of money. And Spell Token, given that it has so much potential of 50x back up to its all-time high, that's really solid. So a 50x is crazy. So we're taking a look at BitDAO right now for Sanjeevan. Clearly it's having a sell-off, but as long as we stay over 75 cents, it has a shot at a continuation up. Yesterday I saw a tweet that Binance Wallet 4 bought more Dogecoin. Yeah, they're always buying. The Binance Pec Token wallet and the other wallets are always buying. Binance 8 and everything are always buying Doelon Mars. Just driving to my girlfriend's house watching your live stream. What? Let's go. Tell her to buy some Doelon Mars. I'm just joking. Gear, yes, we're gonna get rich. Roy is the leader of us Moon Boys. Yup. Hey Roy, you still have Gummy? Let's look at Gummy. This is also pretty crazy, man. Pretty good liquidity, but yeah. So for Gummy, taking a look at Gummy. Sanjeevan, thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. You're probably like, yeah, like there's only like 3, like you're like, that's crazy, man. Thank you so much for the super chats. Today's stream is sponsored by Sanjeevan, PNG, Spell Token, and what was the other one? Spell Token. Oh, BitDAO. Yeah. So Gummy is bearish under the box, and clearly you can see we're coming back up to retest it. So bearish under 1 cent 40 to 2 cent 60. So just be careful with that. PNG $6 at looking 1 million Canadian. Dang. Wait. I thought you had 200. Wait, do you have $200,000? Like, or do you have 200,000 coins? I thought you had 200,000 PNG coins. Because if it's at 30 cents, that's 60K. And if it goes to $5, oh, you're right. No, if it goes to $5, that's $1 million. Because 5 times 200,000 is $1 million. You're right. My math was wrong. Yeah, that's damn. Future millionaire. That's crazy. That is a lot of coins. Nero. Let's look at Nero. Oh, wow. Nero. Wow. Look at this. I mean, can I even do TA on this? I guess let's look at the hourly, right? Yeah, so taking a look at Nero. From the high to the low. Very bullish. Next target, previous high, 2016, which as of today is going to be around another 39% pump. As far as areas that it absolutely needs to hold, it would be the 236382 from the bottom to the top, which clearly you can see we are holding support. So for whatever reason, if we break under here, we are going to go lower and retest these lows. But for whatever reason, if we maintain over this level, we are going to continue up, and the next target from there is going to be the previous high, and it's going to be around 2016. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And again, congratulations to whoever bought here, because look at this. That's like 30x. So you guys are up 30x already. So that's crazy. Let's look at Ribbit. Ribbit's another one where it's like crazy. Yeah, look at this. What a monster. Like why can't I get this move? Why can't XLM or OXT or Doelon Mars do something like that? That's crazy. So taking a look at Ribbit, from the low to the high, actually, it's not bullish anymore. We did break under the 236382, so it's very, very, very choppy right now. Resistance at around 403, 4034 for Ribbit. If it goes over that, then we do have a continuation. We do have a chance for a continuation higher, a retest of this high and an all-time high. However, if it doesn't get past this box, then we are going to go back down. And the next area of support for Ribbit is going to be around the 618, which is 4021. So we'll just save this just in case it does come back down that low. So no financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's what I think about Ribbit. Alrighty, let's look at the chat again, or not chat. I'm looking at my comments, seeing what. So I just did ZK Race, Maavia, GST. That's the next one. Green Satoshi. Oh, this is a watch list coin too. So taking a look at GST on the live stream for Miguel Rivera. Yeah, so it's still not bullish because we are under the 236382 on the shorter time frame. So we do have, and we are hanging around these lows, so just keep that in mind too. So nothing's bullish with GST until we get over 1 cent 80 and 2 cents 80. So this box absolutely does need to get broken and once we break this, then I say GST to the moon. But until we're under this level, then we can't really say that GST is bullish, and we have to look down and make sure that we are aware that support is going to be at these lows. So for whatever reason, if we get rejected, even if we come back up to 228 and still go back down, these lows are valid targets at this point until we break this area of resistance. No financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's all I got. Oh, DJ Zhang. Damn. Oh, hey, DZ, you actually commented, so I'm going to reply to your comment right now. I'm going to say, I just did these for you on live stream, commenting to remove it from my list. So I just commented just so I could get it off the list, right? Because, yeah, I look at these coins, obviously. Sorry, I look at my comments and I make these videos, and then I do the watch list videos, and then I'm going to look at the comments right now in a second after I do Woin for someone else who asked for an update, and then see if anybody anyone else asked for anything. All right, taking a look at Woin for Alexander. Subscriber. Woin. Let's look at Woin. Where is no? Where's the USD though? I guess I could do it here. So 30, yes. And this coin came out in May of 2023. This is 2024 though. But it doesn't matter because the all-time high was registered here, which I actually have. So, taking a look at Woin. Very small market cap. Relatively okay liquidity, however, just keep in mind that the liquidity isn't locked. From the high to the low, it is bullish because we are over the 382. So just keep in mind that as long as it stays over around 3024, I would put the target at around 3091, which is the previous high. Once that breaks for Woin, I'd say Woin to the moon. The next target up is price discovery mode up to 2036, 2037, which as of today is going to be around a 10x. So can Woin 10x? Well, given that it's only a $3.3 million market cap, I think that's a good start. So I think that realistically, I know you're asking what value can Woin reach. I don't know, but we have to kind of take it from here, because once this target gets tagged, then I could redraw this exactly, show what area that it needs to hold over, what's the next area that it needs to get over, and then next target up, right? So for now, conservatively speaking, which is also a 10x, which is also a lot of money, I would put Woin's target at around 2039, as long as we stay over 3024 and continue up and break over previous high at 3093. Not financial advice. I know that's a lot of information. It's just my opinion. So please like, subscribe, and thank you. Bam! Done with. All right, let's check the chat. Alrighty. Nero just did that. Take a peek at Pepe 2. PNG easy 6. I think it's an easy $6. I think that it's that's kind of undercutting it, because $6 would put the market cap at, it's still like 1.2 billion, right? Yeah, so $6 would put the market cap at only 1.2 billion. So, and how I got that is because 10x is $3, and then 10x would be 640 million, and then 20x, which is $6, would be 1.2 billion. So, and like you said, like PNG is $6 under, Avalanche and AVAX 300 top, and keep in mind that like we saw for Pangolin, Pangolin has the 1618 target once we break the previous high at around $222, I think, right? Sorry, 233. Yeah, $228.31. So we have a target here, so it's technically still valid for it to go up that high if it has that parabolic move. Again, I probably would sell on the way up. No financial advice, just my opinion. But technically, you're not wrong because look at Avalanche, right? Like, what did Avalanche do? It went up to, $134. Market cap at around 30 billion. So if you think about it, for Pangolin, for $6 is 1 billion. Let's just say $5 is 1 billion, and then 10 times that is $50, and that's 10 billion, and then 3 times that is $150. So it's basically kind of like roughly the same as AVAX, right? Given that that's going to be $150 at around $30 billion market cap. So it does put it right between the previous high and the 1618, which is $222. So, but again, I would probably sell on the way up, not financial advice. Roy's Army wants me to look at PP2. Taking a look at Pepe 2.0. All right, so are we bullish yet though? Yeah, so we're stuck in resistance right now. So it's still not technically bullish. So as long as it's over 7034, we should be solid because it's at 7037. Once 7043 breaks, which clearly we're working our way up to, I'd say that Pepe 2's turning bullish. We had a shot at the bottom, and the previous wicks will be, well, actually, from that point, let's actually, do it. So it would be, yeah, so you can see that from the all-time high to the low, the 382 also, the 236 also coincides from the previous high to the low's resistance. You see that? So that is big resistance at this point. Because not only is that the 382 from this high to low, but that's also the 236 from the all-time high to the all-time low. So pretty important there. So once that breaks, it should be pretty solid, and we should move up. So for Pepe 2, once we, given that it goes back up to its all-time high, we do have a target around 5012, which as of today is going to be around 6 to a 30x. So can it 30x? Well, let's see. The market cap is 17 million. So for easy math, let's just say it's 20 million. So 30x would be 10 would be 200. 3 times that would be 600 million. So can Pepe 2 30x? Given that the market cap's going to be under 600 million, I think that's very possible. So not financial advice, just my opinion. We're going to leave this here saved, and that way we can kind of look at it in the future. I don't know if you'll find it, but what do you think about nacho? Nacho, what do I think about nacho cheese? What do I think about the 7-Eleven nachos? I can't find it. Alright, Hussein, give me a second. I'll give you a price prediction on Doelon Mars. And then... Yo, what's up, John Asensio? Let's go. I'll look at Dogs of Elon right now. Yeah, I can't find Nacho, but... let's look at Dogs of Elon, actually. Making a higher low, so that's good. I'm actually gonna make a video on this, right? Taking a look at Dogs of Elon on the live stream. So from the high to the low, we are still technically stuck in. Actually, I can't really say that, but give me a second. These are the targets I need. So for Dogs of Elon, from the high to this low, we got rejected at the 236,382 resistance. So I'd say for any sort of continuation up, we need to get over 204 to 2048. So this box absolutely does need to break. Once this breaks, I would put it put the previous high at a target at around 1 cent 20, and then once we break that, we're probably going to go into price discovery mode up to 3 cents 60, which as of today is around a 10x, which would also put the market cap at around $12 million. But first and foremost, none of that is possible until we break 204 to 2048. Clearly, we need to get over this box. In terms of support goes, I think it's still going to be the 786, right? Right. You can see we came back and we tagged it and we got a bounce. We're making a higher low. We're making lower lows, so it's just a matter of time before this actually breaks and we break either to the upside or back down to around 2028. Not financial advice, just my opinion. These are all the targets for Dogs of Elon as of right now. We're going to save this and look at it in a couple of days, tomorrow, or whenever we make our update video. Thanks, and none of this is financial advice. Here we go. Yeah, so Dogs of Elon looking pretty good. As long as this stays over 2028. And then let's look at Doelon Mars targets for my guy Hussein. So, like I said last time, my targets are always going to be the starting with the 618, 786 previous high 1618. So keeping this very simple, my targets are just in case it never goes back up all the way to its high, a little bit more profits, same concept. All-time high just in case it never goes into price discovery, and then the 1618, which will put it around 402. So again, my theory is that we can at least go back up to around 6073, which as of today is going to be around a 4x. 5013, which is a little bit more bullish. All-time high, very bullish at around 18x, and then letting the rest ride for another 150x, which would put it at 402. These are all my targets, not financial advice. It is just my opinion. So, yeah, that's just what I think. I hope that made sense. Damn, there's a lot of Dogs of Elon people here. Yeah, I mean, can you buy this on Phantom? Well, this isn't the right one, right? This is the right one. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, this is the right one. What am I missing? Damn, you have 100 billion? That's good. Good for you, man. I have less than half that. So you are a whale. You're a Dogelon Mars whale, man. That's crazy. That is a lot of money to have in Dogelon Mars. So good for you. Let's see. All right, let's look at the subscriber chat. Wondering if you could Aerodrome Finance again. So Aerodrome. Taking a look at Aerodrome Finance for Eric Silva. This is bullish at this point, from the high to the low. We are way over the 382. This is very bullish. $1.62 previous high. These are all of the targets on the way up. So we're looking at $1.62, $2.38, $7.12 next. As far as areas of support go, it absolutely needs to hold 382, 236. So worst case, we get some sort of sell-off. As long as it holds this box, we should be solid. So yeah, that's what I think about Aerodrome Finance. And these are my targets, so I hope that made sense. And please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. None of this is financial advice, and I'll catch you in the next video. We'll just make sure. Yeah. Okay. Watch I'm not recording these, man. That would be horrible. Can you do a fib analysis on Haty on base? I'll look at the chat after this. Damn, what am I supposed to do with this? Got it, okay. Got it. Not really much to work with, but... Taking a look at Haty on base for Michael Grice. Nothing really much to work with here. However, I guess we could do from the high to the low. We are over its 382. So this is very bullish in my opinion. As long as we stay over 2016, I would put the next target at the previous high. Because if we actually do consolidate and stay over that, that is going to happen. And then the next target is around 86 cents. So the reason why this is so crazy and such a big jump is because look, it's only 148,000 market cap. So this is like one of those coins that if you invest in, yeah, that's like a 500x. So that a 500x would put the market cap at 5 million. You know what I mean? So yeah, 50x, sorry, a 10x. No, hold on. What would that put the market cap? So the market cap is, so 10x would be 1.4 million. 1.5. 5 times that, sorry, another 10x would be 11 million. Oh, right. So, sorry, that would put the market cap at around 55 million, not 5.5 million. So again, you still got to understand that that's relatively low. So this is probably one of those really high risk, high reward coins, but you just got to do what's best for you. So again, as long as it stays over 2016, at least the previous high is next. And then from there, again, it could stop anywhere between 3 cents and 86 cents. I don't know how high it's going to go. It could just pop up on out of here and go even past that. So not financial advice. It is just my opinion. All right, let's look at the chat, see if anybody wants any other coins. All right, Dio, appreciate it, man. I have 100 billion. Where's all the control holders? Yeah, control token's absolutely crazy, man. Congratulations to whoever bought control token. Roy's Army with the super chat. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Bow, 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 bow. Thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Let me like it. Bam. Does your Dogecoin say wormhole next to it? Mine does. Not sure what that's about. No. Roy's Army, are you holding it? You're not holding it on Gemini, are you? Are you holding it on Phantom? Hey, Roy's Army, where are you holding your Dogecoin? You're not holding it on Gemini. There's no way you're holding it on Gemini. Are you holding it on the Phantom app? Did you buy it with Solana? Because if that's the case, then that's why it says wormhole. And because they added it to the Phantom wallet. Let's look at Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin crushing it right now or what? I'm going to do TA on Bitcoin right now, so I'm just waiting for Roy's Army to... Oh, you're holding it on Coinbase wallet? That's probably why. Yeah, it's probably because, like... I know that, yeah, so I know if you're holding it on Phantom, or I guess now Coinbase Wallet, it says that. Yeah, I'll check Ribbit again. I'll check Ribbit again for Flipcoins. Hey, thank you so much, Flipcoins. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's amazing. Roy's Army. So yeah, it's because you're holding it on a wallet, I want to say. So it's like so they're like, because like that, like, I don't know, a couple months ago they created that wormhole which allowed people from Phantom, which and I guess Coinbase Wallet, to actually be able to buy Doelon Mars, even though the liquidity isn't that high. But if you're in the States, you should just use Gemini, because you could actually buy order and sell order on Gemini. So you should probably look into Gemini, because it is also an exchange. So no, I don't think it's a rug, but maybe, like, yeah, I don't think it's a rug. I think they created that. Okay, so taking a look at Ribbit. Actually, I already have the chart for Ribbit, so this is gonna be fast. Yeah, so for Ribbit, flip coins. So for Ribbit, we do have a shot at a continuation up. But if it doesn't get over 403 to 4034, then we are going to go back down. And if this low doesn't hold, then 4021 is the next area. So keep that in mind. That is a pretty big drop. Okay. Once this does break and we form some sort of structure here, where we go up, consolidate, and we get something like this, then I would put the next target at the previous high to around the next leg up, which is around 406. However, none of that is going to happen if we don't break 403 to 4034. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, and again, from here to all-time high is around a 60% pump, and then back to a new all-time high is around 111%. So, given that it's going to basically 2x, that would put the market cap also around 24 billion. So it is very possible. So just keep that in mind. Again, not financial advice. We do need to break this resistance, and next target up is 4065. And for whatever reason, if we have any sort of capitulation down, 4021 is the next area of support, and we can still bounce from there and continue up from that point. So yeah, that's all I got for Ribbit. Could you please do H-bar control token? Let's see if anything's happened with control token. No, we're still chilling. So once this breaks, the next target is, so right now the next target is 94, which we're almost basically there. So I'll take a look at CKB. You want me to look at CKB? What is CKB? Nervous network? Hey, Flipcoins, do you want me to look at this for you? Or I don't know if this is the coin that you're asking for. H-bar. What's up, Lee? See? I'm getting it. Not Leia, but Lee. Waiting for Flipcoins to confirm. Bullish on Parade. What's up? BTC weekly RSI broke up out of the downtrend. Need to retest and blast off. All right, taking a look at Nervous Network. Oh, wow. Yeah, very bullish. So, yeah, I say this is like to the moon. Next resistance points are going to be the 786, previous high, and then price discovery mode up to 11 cents. And then as far as support goes, it would just be, yeah, it came down here, here. As long as it stays over 1 cent to 15 cents. Sorry, 1 cent 30 to 1 cent 59, then there is going to be a continuation up to 2 cents, 3 cents, and 11 cents. And just keep in mind that that would be around a 5x from the current price. And once that breaks, if it does go down that high, then I'd put it to the moon. And we just have to redraw the targets at that point. But clearly, if it goes past that, then the next target is the 2618, which is around 76 cents. But I just have to check the market cap because I don't know how high, like, that's around a 40x. So we're looking at between a 6 to 40x. So what would that put the market cap? Oops. Oh yeah, 6x would put it at 4.8 billion, and a 40x 10 would put it at 32 billion. So is it crazy to think that it's going to go to 76 cents? Probably, given that it's going to be a $32 billion market cap. But I do think that a $6 billion market cap is relatively possible to reach. So not financial advice, but those are my targets for Nervous Network. Again, 11 cents. And then if 11 cents does break, we're looking at anywhere between 11 and 74 cents. And then on the downside, as long as it stays over support at around 1 cent to 1 cent 59, 1 cent 30 to 1 cent 59, you should continue this uptrend. And it's very bullish on the macro perspective because it's over its 382 by a long shot. I think it's over its 0.5, and it's getting stuck at the 618. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you for the second super chat. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I really appreciate the super chat. All right, let's look at more subscriber coins. DOE, Spell Token I just did. Crow with Knife. That's another one. Taking a look at Crow with Knife for Kenneth Cole, subscriber comment. From the high to the low, nothing's bullish with Crow with Knife until we get over the 236382 resistance. So, resistance at 7043 to 7054. Once that breaks and we close over that, I would put the next target at the previous high as long as it does stay and close over that, right? And then once it goes into price discovery mode, we are looking at 6036, which would be around around for easy math, the 10x, which would put the market cap around a $280 billion market cap coin. So again, none of this is possible until we break this box. So once this box breaks, the next target and big resistance is going to be 6014. Once that breaks, we're looking at anywhere between 6015 and 6036. So that's just what I think about Crow with Knife. I hope that made sense. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Dude, what if, I'm not even recording these? That would be horrible. And I can't really check because I got, personal information. So I'm going to do DIA, and then I'm going to look at the chat again, see if anybody wants me to look at their coin. Taking a look at DIA for SMX Lad. Thank you so much. Hard to find alpha on. I'm assuming you meant to write information on DIA. So yeah. So whenever you want an update, just let me know, and I will make an update video, and then I'll respond to your comment and say, hey, the update video is posted. So taking a look at DIA, and the reason why I do that is because I was one of those people that never had my coins looked at, so I know how it feels. So whenever if I have a chance, I'll look at it for you, which for the most part, I'm not that big, so I don't get a lot of comments, but I have to figure out what I'm going to do if I ever get to a point where I just have so many, because I work Monday through Friday, so it'll be a good problem to have. But anyway, taking a look at DIA on the live stream, it is bullish. It is officially bullish. We did break over the 382, so bullish over 40 cents. As long as it stays over 40 cents, the previous wick at around 81 cents is next. So once we double top and we break that, then clearly I'd say DIA to the moon. Clearly, you could also see that we have resistance or between 75 in this previous wick. But again, once that breaks and we go to the moon, then clearly you can see we have little to no resistance all the way up. And these are really, really, really big moves. So you're looking at little to no resistance to, which is 93%, 80 cents. And then from here to here, you're looking at 33%. From here to here, you're looking at 56%. So you're just going to get big moves like this, like across. But again, it needs to stay over 40 cents. If it doesn't, we are going to go back down and retest these lows. For whatever reason, if these lows don't hold, then we're going to retest these all-time lows. But that's about it. None of this is financial advice. So far, so good. 40 cents. Next target, 81 cents. That's all you need to know. I'll catch you in the next video. Bam. Okay, let's look at the chat. See what the chat thinks. Awesome. Can you check USCT dominance? Thank you. Yes, I was about to. Thanks for doing used car video. You're welcome. I actually, I just did an update video on used car. So I'm going to, once I'm done here, I'm going to make a video. Sorry, I'm going to go edit the clips that I'm making right now. And then it should be up. But yeah, let's look at the USDT dominance. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. It's not bad. Yeah, no, what do we do? Others? Yeah. Literally, it looks like we're about to have a breakout for altcoins. So I also look at others thanks to shout out to who's the guy who told me about others? I should know. Gear? I don't know. Ugh, I forgot. But we're about to break out. We're about to literally break out of this. Look, so for the others, we're over its 382. We broke out of the downtrend. So this thing is we're about to have alt season. So this is very, very bullish for alt season. So and then BTC dominance, we're looking at clearly we made a higher high here, but we got rejected. And once we go down, yeah, once we get under 55 cents, it's all she wrote. We are going to capitulate. So that's my guess. And once that happens, alt season starts and we're going to go up. Not financial advice, it is just my opinion. Vcat Toshi, is that a coin? Let's get Toshi. Taking a look at Toshi for Roy's army. 59 million, 1.2 million liquidity. It looks like it's in a downtrend from the high to the low. We did get stuck at resistance. So this is not bullish until we break resistance, so keep in mind. Once we break that, I would say Toshi to the moon. Previous high is going to be the next target. But until we get over 3014, then nothing is bullish on Toshi. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And if we break down, then the previous low needs to hold. But again, if 3012, which is the 236 holds, then we are technically making a higher low. And then we'd be able to say that it's a trend reversal and we have a shot at the bottom. But for whatever reason, that's why I make a box. If it doesn't hold in the box, we're going back down, and then we might make a lower low. So just keep that in mind. You need to make a Discord? No, I don't. I can't make a Discord. I don't have time. Maybe in the future if I get big enough and if I make enough money to be able to quit my job and do this in like stocks full time, which would be pretty cool. This in stocks, because I actually have stocks as of recently. I bought Carnival stock. So for those that don't know, if you at least have 100 Carnival stock, if you go on their cruises, you get onboard credit by verifying the fact that you're a stockholder, which is mind blowing, because it's like, why don't more companies do that? I also have Disney stock. I wonder if they give me any sort of incentive, but it makes sense, right? So say I'm a company and I'm like, hey, I want people to buy my stock. I'm like, hey, if you're a stockholder, then you get perks, stock perks. So it's awesome that Carnival does that. So I have Carnival and I have Disney. I don't know if Disney does anything, and their dividend payout sucks, but it's still Disney. I do believe in it. And my wife and I, we go to Disney World and Disneyland, and we go on cruises, so it only makes sense. And it's like a retirement. It's like, we go on cruises, we get onboard credit, and it's like a long-term retirement thing where it's like we don't even have to worry about it. So, and it's super cheap. 100 Carnival stocks right now is like $1,800, whereas back before the pandemic it was like $7,000. So get in while it's hot, because it's always going to be 100, right? So people like, you could buy it for super cheap right now, and then when the stock goes back up, which actually their earnings are doing very good. They're finally in the green, and they're doing very good, which is why I think they're going to do very good in Q4 and Q1 of 2025. But anyway, this isn't a stock chat, but but I do think it is going to be in the green. But like for people that then find out, oh, you could get onboard credit just for having Carnival stock, which are probably the older people anyway, because like not a lot of young people probably go on cruises, but they're probably going to pay a lot more because the stock's going to be higher if they buy in the future. But anyway, Alephium, yes, Hades, I will look at Alephium for you. I don't have Discord, I can't do that yet. I don't have time to do that. I don't have Telegram. I'm never going to do a Telegram. I'm never going to do anything like that yet. Maybe I will make a Discord in the future when I can make enough money to support myself and my cats. But as of right now, it's like, and this is like an influencer dream, right? Where I get like the YouTube plaque, and I'm just like, we just look at technicals, and we just help each other with like getting more information on stocks and investments in the short term and long term, right? So it's kind of like a little thing that we can grow into that, and maybe it might change in the future, but as of right now, no. Alephium. All right, taking a look at Alephium, and then let's see, Dogs of Elon. Yes, I will check. I just did Dogs of Elon, but I'll check it. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. Yes, actually. All right, Hades, I'm going to do this, but let me do Dogs of Elon first, because he just sent a super chat, so I don't want Dogs of Elon. Not saying like he's better than you. I'm literally just saying he sent a super chat, so he's in a rush, so I have to like look at his. But look, I have Alephium up, so I'll look at this for you next, so just hang on. So I actually did a video on Dogs of Elon. So basically, we already did a chart, and I'm going to update this video. Nothing's bullish with Dogs of Elon on the short term until we break 204 to 208 resistance. So 204 to 248 resistance needs to break. Which means that we can come back up to the top end of that channel and still be bearish and still stay in this downtrend that we're forming. At that point, 2028 does need to hold. If for whatever reason it doesn't hold, then we are going to go back down. But so far, so good, because we are making a higher low, and we are holding the 786 from the low to the high, which is at 2028. So once this resistance breaks, and we're going to save this and we're going to look at this in the future, once this breaks, this previous wick and this previous high is next. And then once this breaks, then we are going into price discovery mode, which would put the next target for Dogs of Elon at 3063. Which as of today is going to be around a 10x, which we've said, which it is also important to note that you should always look at the market cap, because that would put the market cap at 10 million. So if something's already at 1 billion and we look at it and we're like, well, we need to still look at the market cap. So for it to 10x to 15x, it would put it at 10 to 15 billion. Again, it just means that there needs to be more money and more volume to come in to do that. So that has to be a really big project. But for this, given that it's a relatively small coin, it does have high risk, high reward, and a lot of potential. So that's why we always want to look at the market cap too, because it's not going to be something crazy like a $10 billion. It's going to only be $10 million with an M, not a B. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense. Key targets here to look for. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope that made sense. Now, taking a look at Alephium. Oh, this is bullish. I think it's over its 382.236, but we'll check right now. So, taking a look at Alephium, from the high to the low, yeah, bullish over the 382. Yeah, so $1.60, very bullish. So as long as it stays over $1.60, actually, you know what? At this point, we could delete that because the next target is going to be previous high, 1618, $8.83, 382. And then support is 236382 from the low to the high, which clearly we're actually in support right now. So as long as we're over $1.61 to $1.81, it is bullish. The next target up is $3.82. Once that breaks, we're looking at price discovery up to $8.83. For whatever reason, if it's $1.61, which also does coincide with this fib right here with the 382. So as long as, a very important key point, $1.61, $1.60, $1.61, as long as that does hold, we should be solid. So just keep that in mind. Not financial advice, just my opinion, but again, that would put that is around 100% pump back to this all-time high. And then to making price discovery, it's around a 4x. And for this, a 4x would put it at around 600 million. Fully diluted though, also keep in mind it's not fully diluted, it would put it at around 7 billion. So that's what I'm saying, where it's like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna get those 10x moves, you're gonna get 100%, and then 400%, given that they don't release coins, that they don't all of a sudden disperse a lot of coins and all that stuff. So just keep that in mind too. No financial advice, just my opinion. But again, these are the targets, so it doesn't matter even if they do, as long as it stays over $1.60, then you should be fine. So yeah, that's what I think. Are you planning on getting spell tokens still? Yeah, I am. So I am definitely planning on to, but not right now, because right now it's already up, right? I saw it at like around 5, right? I do think like around 44 or 5. So I'm gonna wait. And plus, I just got Carnival and Disney stock this month, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit to be able to buy some. But yeah, absolutely. Spell token is one of the coins. I'm not buying Pangolin only because I saw Pangolin at 1 cent and that's at 29 cents. So there's no way I'm going to do it. Because I don't have a lot of money to put in, right? I don't, like, if I had like a lot of money, it would, I do think Pangolin's going to do the, 10 to 20x. But if I have like $100, it's like, 10x is, it's a pretty big hold for like a 1,000 when I have like a bigger holding in like XLM or Dogecoin or stuff. So I'm gonna have to just wait. All right, let's see. Bingo Bango, Velo, Zebek, and Wen. Well, mainly Wen. Please check Kobe Soul. I'm fine with it as long as it's above 3.03. Yeah. Elon holders in the house. Well, I'm in the house. I'm an Elon holder. Hey, there's someone else here that has 100 billion Elon. What about Honey? Damn, these are a lot of coins. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me see. Oh yeah, I did all the comment coins. So, hold on. Let me let me comment. Let me reply on these so they can go away. I did the video for you on live stream. Will upload when I'm done. Check back later today. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it to everyone. so that way they know, and that way I can clear it off the comments. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but like YouTube has a little studio, and then like people comment, and that's how I make my update videos. So people are like, oh, can you look at Aerodrome? So I make my video, and then I post it, and then I comment on it. Hey, by the way, the video is uploaded, and that way, because when you reply to a message and refresh it, it goes away. So that's how I keep track. That's why I'm always like, hey, if you guys want update videos, comment. That way I have a record of it. That way I know. But it's becoming a lot of comments, so I have to figure that out because I never thought it would like so many people were gonna comment. Sometimes it's not like people asking; they're just saying thank you, and I just star those ones. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's a good system to have. All right, there we go. Now, see, now it's no comments. It's all cleared out. Excuse me. It's all cleared out. All right, now I go back to here. Okay, so bingo bango. You want like 7 coins. Okay, let's look at when for you. Yeah, let's look at when. Oh, oops. Taking a look at when for bingo bango. Yeah, this is still in a downtrend. Is it over its 236 though? That's a good question. It is. So it's in resistance right now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but just keep in mind that we are still in this downtrend. Actually, it might have broken it. Hold on, let me see. It did. Okay. So it broke the downtrend. You see how we broke it in and it coincides with breaking over the 236. So that is bullish, but keep in mind as long as we stay in this box, then it could still be bearish, meaning that theoretically even if it comes back up to the top of this channel, we can still be bearish, right? We can still come up here and still do that, right? We would still be in this channel. So just keep in mind, but it is so far so good. It is in resistance right now. So I'd say as long as it stays over 301, we are making a higher low, and it's still stuck in resistance and over its 236. It could come all the way back up to 3015 and still be bearish. So also be aware of that. Don't get overly bullish if it goes up to 3015. Once it breaks 3015, I'd say when to the moon. The next target is going to be, as long as it stays over the 382 long term, 3015 is going to be around its previous high. So we are going to get a recovery. It's going to, we're going to chop around, or we're going to just go straight up to the moon, back up to around 305. Once that breaks, then we're looking at, if it breaks, right, we're looking at around 0.002, which as of today, extremely moon boy target is around a 17x, which is very possible. It's, what is that, that's a $1.5 billion market cap. So very possible in my opinion. So that's what I think about when. I hope that made sense. Let's look at Velo. So Velo is a good one, actually. Velo gets me a lot of views, so I'm going to make a video on it. Taking a look at Velo on the live stream for somebody that asked for 24 coins. I'm just joking. But someone did ask for it. But taking a look at Velo. Yeah, so this is very bullish. So this is exactly what we want to see with these other coins that are down here, stuck at 23632. We're looking for that continuation up and a retest of that wick, which is what I always say when we look at these coins. So if you get it, you get it. Again, I don't need to do the high from the low because clearly you could see we broke out over the 382, came back, retested it, and now we're going up, right? So there's no point. Next target is going to be around 2 cents 80. As far as support goes, I would put support at around the 382, 236, so around 1 cent 30 to 1 cent 50. Not financial advice, just my opinion, but yeah, Velo is looking very, very strong. Once Velo breaks, it's, yeah, so again, once it breaks its previous high, we're looking at 10 cents, 38 cents previous high, and Velo to the moon going up to $200. Now, I don't know if it's going to go that high, and just keep in mind to its back up to its all-time high is around 100x. So what that tells me is that Velo probably released coins into the circulation. So 100x would put the market cap at around 12 billion. So if you look at the market cap, yeah, the market cap to price ratio, don't ever take that 1618 as a target, because I don't think it's going to hit that high. I think that if you look at the market cap, you could see that over here the price was $1.80, but none of the coins were released until, again, recently, and the market cap here was 187 million relative to where the market cap was, you know, over 130. Yeah, so like, let's just use 119, and then let's use 119 here prior to this move. So you can see the price was 1 cent 80 relative to before, where they released coins, where the price was 94 cents. So again, be careful with coins like that. You don't want to have you don't want to be stuck in a coin where they're just constantly releasing coins and you're just buying the dip and you're just buying it, right? Because again, it's not good when coins release circulation into the supply. It does dilute the value, it's inflationary, and it does lower the value of everybody else's coins. So just keep that in mind. And then, yeah, that's all I got for Velo. And so, yeah, those are my targets. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Dang, I forgot I was recording. So I was like trying to take a break. Whew. But then I realized I was recording, so I stopped it. Let's see. Zebek. This is the one that was listed on... This is the one that changed, that was listed on Gemini. I remember this because I thought it was a cool coin and it was a small market cap. Yeah, so for Zebek Network, the new one, nothing's bullish. We are stuck in resistance. As long as we're in this box, nothing's bullish, but as long as we're over 30.99, we have a shot at a bottom and a continuation up because we are making a higher low. So again, nothing bullish. Once we break over and stay over this, then I would put the next target at this wick at around 0.0034, which, just keep in mind, that is around a 200% pump. Once that breaks, I'd say Zebek to the moon, and the next target from there is around 0.009. Which as of today will be around a 700%, so 7x. Not financial advice, just my opinion. That's what I think. So here you go for your 7 coins. Bingo bango. You're lucky I like seeing your name. Bingo bango. Guy Armand 305. Please check Kobe Soul. Alrighty, taking a look at Kobe Solana for Guy Armand. Not bad. 2.8 million fully diluted. It has 321,000 locked liquidity, so that is pretty bullish in my opinion. From the high to the low, we are at the 382, so this area absolutely does need to hold for any sort of continuation up, and technically you'd be making a higher low. So this box absolutely does need to hold. Once this box holds, then the previous target is going to be this all-time high. Once that does break, we will put Kobe Soul at around 2 cents, which as of today was at a 10x. No, it's a 6x. So as of today would be a 6x. Put the market cap at around $13 million, and put the liquidity at around $1.82 million. So not bad. That's not bad at all. Hey, so I've been streaming for like a while now. I'm gonna get some water. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, Guy Armin, this is a gamble coin, obviously, but just keep in mind, if it comes back to 2022 and breaks under, we're gonna go like we're going to not going to zero, but we're gonna break under, and it is gonna drop a lot more because at that point it won't have a floor. The floor will be this low, and then if that breaks, then we're going lower. So, morning. What's up, Louis the Cool? Let's go. Hey, where have you been? I'm just joking. I haven't even live streamed in like 5 days, and I'm like, where have you been, man? Where I haven't seen you, Louis the Cool. What's up? My brother's in Australia. That's cool. Please have a look at Suku and Nero. So I just did Nero, but let's pull up the chart right now. That's why I love Deck Screener, because it actually saves it. So take a look at Nero. We can clearly see that we are at resistance. Oh, sorry, we are at support. Nero is very bullish. Okay, so as long as it stays over 2011 to 20119, so this box, as long as it stays over the box, then we have a continuation up to 2013. Once that breaks, then we are going to make a higher high at around 2016, which as of today will be around a 40% pump. So just keep that in mind. If this area of support doesn't hold, then we are going to go back down lower. So just keep that in mind. But again, this is my update on Nero. Again, not financial advice, just my opinion, but so far so good. We are holding support right now. And then as far as Suku goes, let's look at Suku. Oh man, that's why I always just type in Elon, because it has the trading view button. Alright, Suku. Taking a look at Suku for Louis the Cool. So we are actually still under resistance, so the price is just being majorly suppressed. So we are excuse me, we are under this box right now. It is very bearish. As far as support goes, I would put the support and last area defense still at the 786 on the long term. So for Suku, you can see that yeah, so sorry, I was just like reading the comments. As long as it's under 9 cents 59, then 5 cents 23 support is an area that absolutely does need to hold. If for whatever reason that doesn't hold, we're going to go back down to the lows. So just keep that in mind. However, it is still support, and we can still bounce from there. If we go up, 7 cents to 959 is going to be resistance. Once that breaks, then I'd say 30 cents, which is the previous wick, is going to be the next target. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Louis the Cool, was this not the right Nero? Wait, did I do the wrong Nero? Was this not the right Nero? Let me know, Louis the Cool. Roy's Army, I'll take a look at Polkadot for you. Sanjeevan, I'll take a look at Vchain for you. And I'll take a look at ICP for you. Am I dumb? Oh, okay. Okay, well then scratch this one. Okay, this is the right one. All right. Taking a look at Nero on Ethereum. So I'm actually recording this on the live stream. I actually think I did the wrong video earlier. So yeah, taking a look at Nero on Ethereum. This is very bullish because we are over the 236 right, 382 right now. So very, very, very bullish as of right now. Keep in mind that the next targets as of right now, the previous high is valid, and $1.43 is in play. So once we break this previous high, which is around a 2x, we are looking at between 29 cents and $1.46, so which is around a 15x. As far as support goes for Nero, we would put support at 236.382, which clearly we broke under, but we did break over. So this is very important support as of right now, which is technically still in. If for whatever reason it doesn't hold around 8 cents 90, then we are going to go back down to the low. And at that point, the 786 is the absolute lowest it can go, because that would still validate and register a higher low from this previous low. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. There we go. So Louis, this is the right one. I just made a video on the right one, right? Because I made videos on both of them. Oh, bingo, bingo. Bingo, bingo. Oh, eat the cat. Eat the dog. They're eating the cats. Eating the dogs. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Got it. So yeah, those are my targets for you, Louis, for Nero. Now, taking a look at Vchain. Thank you for telling me, Cody. What am I looking at? Vchain. Taking a look at Vchain for Sanjeevan. This is not bullish. Yeah, we got stuck at the 236 macro, but it's okay. From the previous high to the low, we are stuck in resistance right now on the shorter time frame. And clearly once we break that, we'll be macro bullish too, but we'll get to that later. So technically, I'd say that once we break out of around 2 cents 84, the previous high is going to be next at around 5 cents 50. And once that breaks, then clearly we're going to the moon, and we'll have to redraw the targets at that point. However, 2 cents 42 absolutely does need to hold. Otherwise, we are going to validate this downtrend, and we are going to go lower. So just keep that in mind. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But yeah, that's what I think about Vchain. And then ICP. ICP is a good play because what they're trying to do, obviously, it's crazy. The Internet of Computers. From the high, I guess using this wick, to the low, we are not macro bullish whatsoever. However, I do think that the 382 does coincide with the 236 from the high to the low, and clearly on the shorter time frame, actually no, it doesn't. On the shorter time frame though, we are still bullish. We are over the 382. So yeah, ICP to the moon. As long as it stays over this box, we should be fine. And the next target up is going to be around this high. Once that breaks, I'm going to have to redraw the targets at that point. But keep in mind, ICP is a really big project, and it is around 100% pump from the current price. But again, as long as we stay over 935, that's very bullish, and the next target up is going to be around $20. And 100% would put the market cap at around $10 billion. So fully diluted, almost fully diluted, right? So let's just call it $10 billion for easy math. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Louis the Cool, thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know if you need any more coins. Sanjeevan, another super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. When's the next live stream? That's a good question. So I'm going to try to do live streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. So Monday during the weekday, it's always going to be 5 p.m. my time. So 5 p.m. my time is going to be around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I think. And then in terms of Saturdays, like today, it's going to be 11 a.m. So I think I started my live stream at 11 a.m. So Pacific Standard Time. So I've already been live streaming for around 2.5 hours now. So thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the super chats. That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah. So again, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and then also on Saturdays I make all my watch list videos because these are like member coins, and these are the coins that I have on here. So I still need to look at Dogecoin, Shiba. I think I've already looked at Jasmy, Terra, ApeCoin, Turbo, Digi, stuff like that. So maybe I'll do those tomorrow. But yeah, yeah, I'm from the U.S. I live in California, so that's West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. So I live in California. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so never mind. Monday, Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, Sunday. Yeah. So it'll have to be Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Sorry, Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah. Oh, you're from Toronto. Let's go. Let's go, Canada. Yeah, taxes here in California are I don't know if they're worse than Canada, actually, because you guys have universal healthcare. So I don't know if we're paying quite that much, but I do know that we're up there. So taxes are no fun. And yeah, you got to also keep in mind that if you make your $1 million on Pangolin, like you're gonna have to pay 44% on that. So you're really only taking home 660,000 or something, or no, 610,000 because it's 49%. Yeah, so that's crazy that they can just take half of your money. So pretty insane. Let's look at the watch list. Still gotta do Doge, Shiba, this. I think I did Turbo, Digibyte, Helium, Goldfinch, Onyx, this, and this. So yeah. So I'm gonna do these, and so here's what's gonna happen now because I've been live streaming for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna finish my watch list coins in between each video. I'm gonna look at the comments and see if anybody else wants any updates, or if you guys want to hang out, or if you guys have any other coins you want me to look at. Feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to look at all these watch list coins. So, yeah, let's do it. Taking a look at Dogecoin on the live stream. So, I think Shiba Inu was truly the winner this run, but I'll do that video next. From the high to the low, clearly we broke the 382. So, it's very bullish. Very, very, very bullish. The next target up, and clearly we broke down this downtrend. Next target up is going to be this previous wick at around 23 cents. And once that breaks, then I would put the next target at the previous high. And again, once that breaks, we're looking at Dogecoin to the moon. And yeah, 386. So just keep in mind that again, actually, you know what? Now that it's macro bullish, the next target up is going to be the retest of the 382 at 13 cents. So I take that back. We're still not out in the clear. So for Dogecoin, the next area of resistance is going to be around 13 cents 86. Once that breaks, the next wick 23 cents, and then so on. But at any point, if we do break down and we go back down, Dogecoin needs to hold this box, which is the 236382 from this high to the low, and it'll still be bullish. So theoretically, it breaks down, comes back down to 10 cents, retests, and then starts going back up. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Again, Needs to get over this. Needs to break over 13.86. Next target 23 cents, then 73 cents, and macro target anywhere between 73 cents and $3.83. I don't know how high it can go. I don't know. It could stop at 75 cents and make a higher high and call it a day, or it could go past $3.82. I have no idea. You got to do what's best for you. No financial advice, just my opinion. All right. Cody wants Caddy. Haty. What? Is that it? There are two of them. Which one do you want? Is it the 65-cent one? Or is it the bunch of zeros and 14? Paging Dr. Cody. Okay. Cat is in. Man, I need to get this because I have cats. So taking a look at Cat is in. It doesn't look too good though because it's been falling. Have they released coins? No, they haven't. But keep in mind that they are 30% diluted, which means that it's a third diluted. I don't know their tokenomics. So that's something that you should probably look into, which is the website or the white paper. Let's see. We can actually look at it together. Okay, so they're releasing coins. That's fine. Yo, let's go. Thanks for the membership, Flip Coins. Let's go. Let me know what coin you want me to add on my watch list. 48-month linear. So what is that? That's 4 years, right? Yeah, that's 4 years. So 4 years release from September 2024. Okay, that's not bad. But again, like Cody, if you're gonna buy a coin, you need to look at the tokenomics. So this doesn't surprise me that the graph is going down because they have a release schedule, right? So one prime example is like for the coin that I was in, they also had a release schedule, and I had to learn the hard way where they released coins and it just went down. You see how like when you do market cap relative to the price is here, but the market cap is like this: price, market cap, price, market cap. So you gotta like look into that and make sure you understand that whole deal. So yeah, let's look at Cadizan though. As far as TA goes, this coin came out September 20th. Oh, this coin just came out. We're gonna look at it on the hourly. Yeah, so this coin just came out. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Okay, so for Cadizan, from the high to the low, really not much to work with here, Cody, but resistance at 73 to 80 cents, given that this is the low. So theoretically, you can't come back up here and still be bearish. As far as support goes, next area of support is 61 cents. So given that this isn't the bottom, the next area of support is going to be around 61 cents. And we'd be validating this downtrend. So you're going to get something like that, capitulate, and then go back down, capitulate, go back down, capitulate. So we'll have to redraw the targets at that point because this coin is so new. So if it goes up, we can still come back up to 80 cents and still be bearish too for a bigger time frame, for a bigger downtrend, right? Once 80 cents breaks, and if it doesn't drop anymore, then I put the next target at $1.20, and from there we're going to the moon. But just ask me in the next video where it's at, because we'll just have to redraw the targets at that point. Not financial advice. But again, look at the tokenomics, and also it's not that bad. It's only $1 billion. It only has 1 billion coins, so it's not like it's a crazy amount. So, but anyway, not financial advice. And this is on Binance. So wow, actually, yeah, that's crazy. This coin got listed on Binance already. That's crazy. So Here, I'll help you out. I'll put bullish for you. All right, Flipcoins wants to add Billy. What's this? Which Billy is? I'm assuming it's this Billy, right? 5 cents 80. Can you confirm that, and then I'll add it, and then I'll actually do a video right now for you. Bingo, bingo, Mew, Pepe, Brett. I'm assuming it's Brett on base. Cody, I only leverage trade. I don't hold crypto. My exchange is offering bonuses on trade on Haty and Nero. Yeah, okay. All right, adding this to my watch list. And then I'm actually going to make a video for you right now. Taking a look at Billy for Flipcoins, who's now a member. So this has been added to the watch list officially. Let's take a look at Billy. See how it's doing. So this coin came out in June of 2024. June of 2024, we have the right graph. $3.2 million liquidity, and it's locked, which is very important. And then a $57 million market cap coin. So from the high to the low, we are bullish because we are over the 382 macro perspective, the macro target. As far as support goes for Billy, we're looking at the 236382, which actually the 382 does also coincide with the target from the high to the low. Very important to note that. And then as far as the targets on the way up, given that it actually does stay over the box, the previous high is going to be the next target, and then $1.24 from there. Now, can it go up that high? Well, that's a good question. As of right now, the price from now to the previous high is around 300%, and then the next target up is around a 20x. So around a 20x would put the market cap at around $1 billion, and it would also put the liquidity at around $60 million. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I do think that is possible, and yeah, it's as long as it stays over 4 cents and 5 cents, then you should be fine. At any point, if it does go under, then just remember that we are going to go back down to these lows. Again, not financial advice, just my opinion. Okay, good. All right, Billy's done. I hope that made sense. I'm going to do Shiba, and then I'll take a look at Mew. Hey guys, it's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video on the live stream for Shiba Inu. So we had a nice little pump right now that is very bullish for Shiba Inu. I think Shiba Inu had the biggest pump out of all the meme coins. And clearly you can see that the pump did put us over the 382, so that is very bullish. Now, in terms of areas that it needs to hold, I'd say that Shiba Inu needs to hold the 236, 382 areas of support for any sort of continuation up. Meaning that as long as it stays over this box at 4017 to 4019, it should be solid, and the next area on the way up is going to be the previous high. Now, once this thing goes parabolic, and once this thing breaks the previous high, which also does coincide relatively close to around the 786, which is 4048. Previous high is next, and from there your worlds, the worlds are oyster, and you're looking at anywhere between previous high and 304, which as of today is going to be what, around 20x, 23x. So not financial advice, just my opinion. But yeah, these are my targets. These are my updated targets, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alrighty, so let's look at Mew. Mew. Oh, this is a good coin. This has a lot of liquidity, like Maniki. Yeah, this thing's great. 36 million locked liquidity, 532 million market cap. So, taking a look at Mew for Bingo Bingo. God, I love saying that. Bingo Bingo. Bingo Bingo. That reminds me of Inside Out. So from the high to the low, we are over the 382, so we don't need to worry about that. As far as support goes, this area of support absolutely does need a break, which we actually came back, tagged, and bounced over. So keep in mind that this area absolutely needs to hold for any sort of continuation up back up to its previous high. Once the previous high does break, we are looking at around previous high to 110.50, which as of today will be around a 156% pump, giving it also a higher high. So again, 150%, that's nothing to look past. That's around a $1.5 billion market cap coin. And again, as long as it stays over this box, then you should be fine. Taking a look at Pepe, which actually didn't have that much of a recovery bounce other than, did it? It looks like it kind of looks like it actually did. So yeah, actually, never mind, it did. What is this? 78%? Hold on, I gotta check for my sanity. Oh, never mind. Pepe had a bigger bounce. Oh, congratulations. That's good. All right, taking a look at Pepe for you. Yeah, we're bullish again. You see how we're over the 382? Very bullish. Previous high next. Previous high is the next target, and then we're looking at around 5033, which as of today is going to be around 200%. But if you had bought down here, that's around a 400%. So congratulations to whoever bought the low. As far as support goes and where it absolutely does need to hold, I would say 236382 from the bottom to the top, from the low to the high. So this box does absolutely need to hold for any sort of continuation up. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Again, 509 to 401 needs to hold. Next, if it does, next target is 4017. Once we go into price discovery mode, we're looking at 4017 to 4033, up to 200% pump. Yeah, that's what I think. Taking a look at ApeCoin on the live stream. We have a nice little bounce. However, we are still stuck in resistance. So ApeCoin's not bullish until we break 90 cents and stay over it. Otherwise, we are going to go back down to the lows. And as long as it stays over 71 cents, we should still be solid. But at any point, if we break down, then we are going back down to these lows. And if we don't double bottom and consolidate from there, then we are going to make a lower low. So just keep that in mind. Once 90 cents does break, though, there's some light at the end of the tunnel, and we should start moving back up, hopefully. The next target is around $1.22, but $1.22 is the macro 2 through 6, which means that it needs to absolutely break and stay over it. If it doesn't, then we are going to get rejected and go back down to these lows. Again, not financial advice. These are all the targets, updated targets for ApeCoin. Taking a look at Digibyte for the Digibyte community on the live stream. And then I'll take a look at Brett for Bingo Bingo. Recorded. Bam. Nothing is bullish with Digibyte until we get over 1 cent 20. As far as support goes for Digibyte, we are looking at support at the 236382. Sorry, not support, resistance. So nothing's bullish until we get over this box. And for whatever reason, if we come all the way back up here, we can still get rejected and smacked back down. This previous low is going to be the last area of support for Digibyte. So just keep that in mind, not financial advice. Again, so far so good. We are getting a nice little bounce. But as long as we're under this box, then it is bearish and we are going to go back down to these lows. At any point, if these lows do break, then we're going to make a lower low. Or if not, then we're just going to be consolidating and it's going to be stuck in this consolidation period for however long. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Please like, subscribe, comment, and thank you. All right, let's look at Brett on base. All right, taking a look at Brett for Bingo Bingo. Oh, it's trying to be bullish. We got rejected at the 382 though. So not bullish until we get over 9 cents 85. As far as support goes, though, technically we'd still be bullish if we stay over this box. So around 8 cent 90 to 9 cent 48. So as long as it stays over this box, we should be fine. But once 9 cent 80 does break, then we are going to go back up to the highs. And once that breaks, then I'd say Brett to the moon. But we'll just have to figure it out at that point, because that's already a really big move up back to its high, right? That's around 100%, which would put the market cap at around 2 billion. So just keep that in mind. Once that breaks, we'll just have to figure it out at that point. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's it. That's it for everybody that asked for coins in here, for the 14 people. So let's keep moving. Let's do Goldfinch. Taking a look at Goldfinch on the live stream, we are still stuck at resistance right now, so nothing's bullish until we break resistance. But we've literally been consolidating in between resistance for over a month now. So once that breaks, again, I do put the next target here, and for whatever reason, if our area of resistance does break down, we are going to go retest this low at $1.49. Again, that's worst case scenario, but you should know that there's little to no resistance if we break under $2.11. So if we break under and stay under it, then we are going to go back down, and the next area of support is $1.51. But once we break 256 and we stay over it, the next target is 620, and then from there, I'd say Goldfinch to the moon. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Taking a look at Onyx coin on the live stream. Yeah, so Onyx coin is still not bullish. It is in resistance right now. So we are still stuck at resistance. So just keep that in mind. Once resistance does break, then I would put the next target at this previous wick. However, if we do break down and if the box doesn't hold, meaning that we break under the box, we are still looking at that 1 cent support. So keep in mind, not 1 cent, 0.001. So for whatever reason, if 0.0014 doesn't hold and we go back down, the next area of support is 201. Once we do break 20177 and stay over it, which is the high end of this box, then I would put the next target at around the retest of the 2045. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Taking a look at Shapeshift Fox on the live stream, nothing has changed from the last video I've made. It is still actually under its resistance at the 236382. So nothing is bullish with Shapeshift until we break this box and stay over it. Once we break this and stay over it, I would put the previous wick at around 16, 17 cents, the next target. However, if for whatever reason we do break back down, I would put the next area of support for Shapeshift Fox at around 3 cents. So not financial advice, just my opinion. That's basically it. Nothing new, nothing exciting for Shapeshift Fox. Not financial advice. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And then there was one. Swift coin. Taking a look at Swift coin on the live stream. So taking a look at Swift coin. Yeah, nothing has changed really from the last video, from the high to the low. We are still stuck in resistance. It looks like we are on the top end of it. So once we break this area of resistance and stay over it, the next target up is going to be this previous wick, and we already know once that breaks, it's going to be around 1.5 cents in terms of the next target. And then as far as support goes, for whatever reason, if we break under, that's a long shot, but if we break under this 0.003, which is resistance, but most likely if it comes back down, it'll bounce from there, and we'll make a higher low. If for whatever reason that breaks, then the next area of support is 22, so 2022. However, it looks like we're about to break the top end of this, so once that breaks, then we are looking at bigger moves up, back up to around 2089. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I like that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been streaming for since 11, so 12, 1, 2, so for 3 hours now. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for everybody that stops by. Thank you for everyone that super chatted me and all the members. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. Don't really need to know, but out of curiosity, how much about Caspa? But out of curiosity, how much about Caspa? Like, what do you mean, how much about Caspa? Cody, KDA. So let's look at KDA. I can't look at KDA. Yeah, I closed out of CoinMarketCap, unfortunately. Caspa. And I'm getting hungry, so I gotta eat something. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice. All of this is just my opinion, and it is just basically what I think about all of these coins. Thanks for everybody that stopped by, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream.